Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Scions. I'm back with the crew here, and we're going to play some D&D tonight. We got Juan playing Kagu, Paula playing Kreslin, Aaron playing Ezzy Trot, Bigfoot playing Marcel, and Phenom playing Okasis. And Marcel, go ahead and recap us, my friend, so we can get in and get playing.
Uh, Last time our scions came back together in the mess hall. Had some food. Uh, Also gained a prophecy. Uh, on the random. Got a prophecy that they were able to figure out a few lines of, but still have to ruminate on the remaining few and everything. Uh, then was decided that some of the Scions wanted to camp outside and uh, wait until morning for Sir Gareth Falconbane, see if he would return or not. Uh, well, the Rangers decided to stay inside, ostensibly. Uh, and uh, while outside with everybody else, Essie, Marcel, Kagu, and Corvus started to get to know each other a little bit. As well as Ocasas for the brief time he was there. Everything started to get to know each other a little bit more than they had in the prior week of being here. Get to know a little bit about each other's histories, uh, and where they're from, stuff. And while that was happening, uh, Kreslin was just doing her own thing. She was in detective mode, getting work done. And found a couple more areas around the school, uh, and some possible new information to investigate on later. Uh, but before any of this could come to pass, in the middle of the night, uh, my character was awoken. Marcel was woken up to Kagu being snatched into the woods by what he can only assume is the Wraith. And that's where we left off last week.
Yeah, that's about the size of it. Is there anything else that anybody else recalls that maybe got left out?
Well,
Anything at all?
for certain, I was just trying to get the gist.
I got you.
But
It was just in case
Think so.
anything was missed that they want. I'm always gonna
We got
ask.
some deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs.
Deviled
Very important to
eggs.
the plot.
It might be.
Could be.
I think
Chips.
Kazu has some in his pocket.
I have chips in my pocket.
oh,
That might be why something grabbed him, you know?
the chips,
Damn, I didn't even think of that, to be honest.
right? I forgot about the chips.
All right. So here's what happens. Kagu got grabbed, yanked into the woods. Marcel awakens and notices him getting yanked into the woods. What happens next?
Okay, Josh. Okay, I need an immediate question
Okay.
here. Can I see the Wraith at
What
this moment? Like,
what you saw?
grab-
Oh, from right now.
yeah, like
No.
with like
What you saw
shit.
was a giant skeletal limb reach out, grab Kagu, yank him into the woods. You don't see anything other.
Mhm.
You could probably see like the trees probably shaking as they kind of waddle back and forth as Kagu is getting yanked into the woods.
For sure. Uh, all right. Well, uh, okay. So first things first. Marcel immediately gets up and he'll use thaumaturgy to make his voice like 3 times louder and shit. And he'll like go over to like Essie and also like shake the ground a little bit and shit, and like be like wake up to wake up to Essie and Corvus and like start getting them up as quickly as possible. He'll also like immediately open the notebook he has with the alarm spell put around it to let Okasas know immediately there's something happened. Yeah, like yeah, once Essie and Corvus, it seems like they're starting to wake up.
Yeah.
He'll start like explaining like very quickly like what the fuck's happened, like, or like what the fuck he saw, and he'd be like, all right, looks like he's like, as we don't have a lot of time. Here's what happened. I woke up, saw a skeletal hand, grabbed Kagu, draw him into the woods. He's already gone over the line currently, and like Marcel's like moving, and like he's telling them all this as quickly as possible, like, or moving toward, like he's going towards the stable, and he's like motioning for them to go, and he's like he's looking for, he's trying to find a horse because he's like we gotta move quickly.
The what? The who? What? Where's Kagu?
Corvus is immediately putting his sword on.
Yeah. He's like, Ezzy, Kagu got dragged into the woods by something. Most likely the Wraith Hunt. Don't know. I can only see the arm grabbing him from afar. Gotta move quickly.
Okay. As he looks around to try to figure out, get his bearings, grabs his belt and everything to get his gear, and show me the way, Marcel.
He'll look to you and be like, "Your problem. You're gonna have to show it. That's the way, honestly." And he will. All right, so like we're at the stables. Yeah, Judge, there's some horses around in here, right?
Well, first thing we're gonna do before we continue on with this is the alarm goes off for you, Okasas. Yep. We're gonna slip over there for just a second.
Let's do it.
What do you do, Okasas, as the alarm goes off?
I like wake up.
Yep.
And the first thing is like, I knew it. but he also I don't know, dresses up like, I don't know, get a cape or something, and goes over to the other dorms, then uses message and tries to wake up Kreslin with the spell. Like, wake up, danger, shit is happening.
All right, Kreslin, what do you do? Does the message get through? Do you wake up?
I would be asleep. So would it wake me up?
I'm gonna leave it up to you.
Ooh. I would say, knowing that the 4 of them were outside sleeping, I would say I would. It's not that I would make myself a light sleeper, but I would be aware of it, if that makes sense. So
No,
I would say. So I would say I would wake up from that message. And I can respond, right? I can respond to his message.
Is that how message works? I can't remember. yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes? Okay, so then I will say I'll meet you in the common area of our dorms, I guess, and then I'll get myself ready. Put my like outdoor clothes on, I guess. my cloak and everything. I'll bring my satchel with everything I need.
Okay. You guys
Any
are-
daggers or whatever staff if I have it.
While you're gathering supplies, we cut back to Marcel and the party outside. And yes, there are horses available, Marcel.
So,
Essie's probably going to try to ask again which direction to make sure. And then Essie's gonna be heading towards the woods versus looking for horses, probably.
Yeah. Marcel will give you
Marcel,
Josh,
which way?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. That shit. Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know I ain't got no dark vision. And it's like I was like, I gotta play fair. I ain't got no dark vision. It's the middle of the night. I don't know. I don't know how good the sight was on this.
Oh, okay. You need to, okay. Oh, you definitely saw it. Like it kind of.
Okay.
So I did a poor job of explaining. It kind of emanates like a light glow. The creature.
Okay. So creepy ass wild shit. Okay.
Yeah, creepy ass ghost shit.
He gives you exact location of like where it was or where he saw it and shit. Yeah, so we tell you exactly where it was and shit. And while you're doing that, yeah, I just want to get, if I can, Josh, like to like a horse or two, just for like speed's sake.
Yeah, you start to try to gather the horses, but they are clearly agitated, making all sorts of horse-like noises that I probably cannot imitate. That's kind of the best I got. As they're kind of like fighting against you, Marcel.
Okay. I don't. There's not enough time to like calm these motherfuckers down and then get them going and everything. So we're gonna go second option here, and I need. Can I? Is there like shit in here that we can use or grab? Like any of the any supplies?
Like what? Like food? Like what kind of supplies? Weapons?
like-
things like that?
Possibly like, yeah, weapons, or more likely like torches, like fucking staves.
Oh, there's
shit
definitely
like that.
torches and stuff like that, yeah. Probably no weapons. While you're gathering things together, we're gonna cut back to Okasis and Kreslin, as they are, I assume, making their way through the halls. Or how do you guys want to set up what you guys are doing?
Well, she said meeting in the common room, so
Yeah,
I'll probably wait there.
Yeah. So you guys meet. You guys gather in the common room.
All right, what do we do? Do we just run after them? Do we find some teachers? What we want to do?
I was hoping you would know. Should
Well-
we get a teacher? Should we just run after? I feel like if we wait any longer, it might be too late.
All right, if we go outside, do we pass any, I don't know, any rooms where there might be some teachers?
If there's a guardian, we can maybe pass along, tell a guardian.
Do they work their way? Can they relay messages?
I don't know.
As you guys are making your way through the halls, keep trying to keep an eye on the rooms as you pass by. You see no guardians. You see no teachers. It is deathly quiet. The only sounds you hear are the tip taps of your feet.
All right. So the first thing we should do is probably go outside, see what is actually happening, and then decide from there, I guess.
Sounds good enough.
All right. Then we'll head outside.
Okay. We cut to Kagu, who is currently being pulled through the dark, whispering woods. Kagu, I would say you're awake and conscious, but probably can't really do anything at this moment, as you are completely paralyzed. What is going through your mind as you're being dragged through the whispering woods?
Fuck.
Valid.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I can't really do much. I'm just like wondering if anybody went, like, saw me get dragged out.
Mhm.
Kind of worried if the group doesn't know.
You feel the scar
And-
on your chest burning as well as you're being.
Damn it. Can I do? Can I? I can't move. You said, right?
You could probably move your eyes around and stuff like that. You
Mhm.
like a little, probably a little bit, yeah. If there's something you want to do.
Yeah. Can I kind of look around to see if there's anything that catches my eye, like a point of interest or something?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Wait, I don't see none of my. Where the hell are my rolls at?
Oh, is your character sheet not there?
No.
Hang on. Try now.
Like, it's usually on my bottom left, but I don't see it.
On your bottom left.
Do you need to hit this the purple sword
Oh, there you
icon?
go.
in the
I
top
got it.
left?
I got it. Yeah, that's what I just did.
Okay.
Is that perception?
Perception.
Okay, so it's dark out here, right? You said just normal.
Yeah, just normal darkness.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
20.
So the creature kind of lifts you up and is kind of moving you around, and as you're kind of looking around, and you happen to catch a glimpse at its chest and see something you hadn't seen before. You've seen a little version of this, but it appears to be a glowing stone, pale in the moonlight, embedded in this creature's chest.
Can I? Does it give off the Is it, I don't know what the fuck word I'm trying to use. Kagu's kind of trying to figure out if that's like its life force. Like, is that keeping it alive or?
It's a good question to ask. We'll get back to that as we cut back to Marcel and the party.
Okay.
All right, Marcel, what are you and the crew doing right now?
Yeah, I'm getting a couple supplies together. I'm grabbing a bunch of torches and shit, and a light one. A
It
light one
roars
and
to
then-
life with a
and everything.
My fucking mic
and
cuts off my sound effects, god damn it.
I heard it roars to life with a.
Yeah.
That shit, man. Yeah, he'll take that, turn that on, check. See, I don't think there'll be any type of potions or anything in the stables. So, and everything. I mean, you don't know, but we ain't got time to look around and shit. So yeah, he turns that on. He sees where if is Corvus like with Essie or like where Essie is and shit. Or
I would say
Essie's at the
Corvus.
edge of the woods. He's trying to find the entrance to make sure where Kagu got pulled in.
I would say Corvus is with Essie, and he's kind of like, he's got an arm on it. It really depends on how Aaron wants to play this. He would probably have an arm, like a hand on Essie's shoulder, a reassuring hand, but also like it's probably gripped on there a little bit tighter than normal, just to make sure Essie's not trying to take off into the woods, which is probably what Corvus is up to.
Oh, he's trying to make sure I don't take off.
Yeah,
Without everyone.
he's got like a little grip on it.
Right now, Essie, I imagine if Marcel pointed, like he entered in through there, Essie's going to the edge of the woods and trying to find where he got pulled in because he wants to find like tracks or motion or anything that would have disturbed the forest to try to see which way they would have went.
Yeah, give me a perception check to try to find perhaps a clue of some sort.
wish I was close enough to help and guide you.
Fuck me.
Can I be?
22.
Nice.
You find the spot relatively quickly where you see Kagu's feet prints and as well as some claw marks and some broken branches there on the edge of the forest. You find the entrance perfectly where Kagu was grabbed and yanked into the Whispering Woods.
Jinkies.
I look back. Corvus, it's here. And I look back to find Marcel as well. Marcel! Over here!
Corvus's
Right up
eyes
the over.
shine in the moonlight as he kind of looks down and kneels down next to you, Essie.
Yeah. So
You
it's
see
like,
here the broken branches and the footprints. Oh, and these claw marks. Something fairly big grabbed him.
Indeed. You have your weapon, right?
Oh, yes.
Well, I think
Wait.
tonight's the night we end the
Hold up a
stream
sec.
forever.
I agree. Are we ready?
Marcel is still like in the in-between point, like between the two. Like he's at the stable and he keeps looking back over at the school. Like he's like timed it in his head how long it takes to get here.
Marcel, are you coming?
He's like, yeah, I'm coming down.
I'd
He's like,
say
shit.
right as you get those words out, Okasas and Kreslin come running over the horizon
he's like-
there
he's
in
like-
front of you.
He's like, hey. He like calls out to them. He's like, over here. Like, over here. And like he'll lead them to like, wherever Essie and Corvus is.
Kreslin
assume-
has dark vision, right? She does.
Ooh, that's a good question.
I do. It doesn't say it on the Foundry page, but it says it on the D&D page.
Most
You
people
should.
who ain't human
Yeah.
got it.
I don't know what turtles have.
I think you do.
You know who else
What's it
has
on-
dark vision?
Dwarves?
Dwarves.
I do have survival instinct, though.
So Kreslin's gonna use his dark vision and for her to easily go about the forest and help if needs be.
I
Well,
assume
what-
you're telling us what happened?
Yeah, but Marcel's explaining the situation as y'all are like walking down of like what happened.
Aaron, you do not have dark vision.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, I was looking at it too.
All right. So what's the plan? Do we get help? Do we run after?
It sounds like uh to be honest, he's like at a loss, but like he's just like, to be honest, I want to go after him right away because we don't know what'll be in the time it takes us to find and get somebody, like what'll happen there. Like it's already been, how long has it been, Josh? About 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
Probably been about 10 minutes now that
10 minutes? Yeah, that's what I figured. This shit. It's already been like 10 minutes and we don't know what's going on. Like he's like at least I'm for going after him right now.
Marcel, good, you got help. Let's go. And Jesse's waving at all three of you.
Alright, yeah, as we're like walking down. Or like walking down, I don't know like what the angle is, but like we're coming to wherever Essie and Cordis is.
Yeah. I'll just
Okay.
follow.
Shit. Alright, and so three of us can't see.
We have torches, right?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. He's just lighting torches for everybody they can't see. That shit. So I guess there's 3 torches. That shit. Yeah, and it'll be like as you said, you found like where it looks like it took him.
Right here. You can see Kagu's footprints were right here. And these broken branches. And these claw marks. Josh, do the claw marks look similar to what I saw in the school back in session 3 or whatever it was? 5?
yeah,
I don't
yes,
know.
they look similar. You mean over 6 months ago? They absolutely look similar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Real lifetime, yeah.
Yes.
Like last week.
Last week,
in
yeah.
Maine.
Remember last week? Yeah.
These claw marks here look very similar to what was inside the school that Kagu and I found.
Is it low enough? Like, is it low enough for Crestlin to touch those marks?
What do you mean low enough? What you mean like down on the ground?
Yeah.
Is it?
Is it like
is
on
it like on a tree high up, or is it down low where she could like just reach out and touch it?
You can reach out and touch it.
Can
Probably-
I?
Like a little mix on the ground and like some trees.
Okay. Can I? I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know what I want. Could I? I guess, can I do... Seeing the marks, can I do, like, a nature check to see, like, in which direction it's going? Like, if it veered off its path or anything?
Sorry, I was reading something. You want to do a nature check? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yes, you can do a nature check. Go right ahead.
Not that great in nature, but I'm gonna try. It is a 10.
10. This wouldn't be very hard to see because it's huge and gigantic, and you can definitely find a trail into the direction that the creature probably retreated into. It's not very subtle, at least here at the entrance.
Now, if I would Kagu would I have been did they tell us that like the claw marks that they saw, but the claw marks back in the school, they disappeared over time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when touching these marks, is it like grooved in, or is it like does it feel like they're like actually carved into the ground, or is it more like a flat kind of scratch?
Oh, they're definitely carved into the ground.
Okay. Keeping that in the back of my mind.
Okay.
Essie takes a torch from Marcel and says, "Follow me," and starts following the trail into the woods.
Corvus looks around and says, "I'm gonna follow." Let's see, what does he say exactly? I'm trying to think of how he would say this. I'm gonna follow, but in a little bit of a different direction. That way, if we get taken by surprise, we're not all grouped up together. And you see him. You see his eyes kind of glow for a moment in the darkness of bright light, and then become enveloped in shadow as he activates his bloodline ability and disappears and teleports into the darkness.
Oh, cool. Kreslin says under her breath.
So he just disappears without, or do we still see him appearing somewhere else?
What you see is kind of him melding into the shadows as he disappears and teleports away. They kind of envelop him.
Like, so I was like, all right, let's keep up with Essie. And yeah, we'll jump behind Essie and start moving behind Essie with the torch and start going. Oh well, he'll hand the torch to Okasas as well. Just because, or
take it
you
and
might have
go-
something.
No,
So-
well, depends if I can use like firebolt as like some.
Yeah, I didn't want you to have to waste nothing if you didn't have to. So I was like, just got a torch and shit. So
Yeah, I also would go a little bit behind the group. Like the idea makes sense.
yeah.
That we kind of not stand too close
Oh, yeah.
together.
No,
And
do not be
Being
punched.
a wizard and all, probably better if
Yeah. Do not be, but yeah.
I'm a few steps behind, but still in
I
range. to
cut
talk.
like honestly, like marching order wise, like I kind of it would make more sense like to have fucking I don't know, like Essie and me at the front and the back, one or the other.
I mean, we could also do that. Wizards in the middle.
Yeah, let's get the wizards in the middle and start going through. Or
In my
no,
mind, it's like we're kind of doing like a diamond shape in my mind.
yeah.
It's like
let's go with
Kreslin and
that.
Akasas are like side by side but not so close to each other, and then Essie and then Marcel are front and back, like a
Yeah.
diamond formation.
Yeah, let's run.
So one,
let's
two.
run with that. And let's run with that and go with that little diamond formation, and everything. And then yeah, let's try to track this down.
All right. How do you start tracking?
Uh,
SE
I-
will follow the trail that he's perceiving with the claws and the branch is broken
Mhm.
until he gets to a point that he doesn't see that anymore. In which case, I can either look for more footprints, nature checks,
All right.
or
I would also get my dog out and maybe some kind of smell gives it away, just as a help.
Stirrup pockets.
I can help Essie with my dark vision.
That's a good idea. He still has food and the pancakes in his pockets, right?
and deviled
Ew.
eggs. Okasis.
Oh.
Right?
No, he
Right?
threw away. No, it's just sticky syrup in his pockets with
That's just
chips.
syrup.
Oh, those
Still,
pockets
it's
definitely
smell.
have a smell to them.
oh,
Smell
my
for
God.
rainbow
You know,
syrup
that's what the hellhound probably like sniffed him out with.
and basilisk deviled eggs.
No, we ate the eggs, remember?
Oh, did we? So just
Yeah, I think
chips
Y'all ate
and
'em at the
syrup
campfire.
then?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys
That's
step into the Whispering Wood.
And die.
That is really loud. Holy shit.
No, not for me.
Feel free to adjust your audio as you need, guys.
It's green. Yeah, it's dark and shit.
Mhm,
Oh,
guess so.
I think I forgot to turn the vision on. 2 seconds.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
I did.
Like, damn. I wish I had
Thought it
dark
was-
vision.
I was like, yeah.
Thought it was intentional.
No, that was
Lucky
actually
you have me.
that was actually an accident. Let me fix that really quick.
So with the moonlight would help.
Did that fix it?
Maybe.
No.
It's a black
But
square for me.
Bigfoot just
Oh,
dropped.
hang on. There we go.
I mean,
go.
he got lost in the woods.
Oh yeah, we lost Bigfoot.
No.
Bigfoot got scared of the woods.
Yeah.
He ran.
Ran away.
I thought he was in the back. No, he's not even there. He just took off.
First of all, I absolutely wouldn't be in this woods. Absolutely, you're absolutely correct. I would have been left.
Gotta save our friends.
Everything. Oh yeah, absolutely. Character for sure.
I would have just used my dog and just wake everybody up, just like barking through the whole school.
That would have been a funny shit. Just-
Sound the alarm!
Just like Paul Revere, just like they cut. We need somebody up.
You
He's
can pop
back.
out your character sheet. I just realized.
You can pop out just about everything on the like you can right click the
journals and
actors
stuff.
thing, you can right click combat encounters, you can
That
right
makes it
click
so much easier.
journals and just move the
honestly.
windows around.
But the detail one doesn't work for me. Like if I pop out my character sheet, the first tab is just weird.
Or
Mm.
maybe
Also
Yeah.
the spells.
Just need it for the spells.
all right. Who wants to you're making a perception check, correct?
I can
Either
do
that
perception
or
survival.
investigation or survival.
I'm pretty good on
Well-
both of those.
Whatever you roll, you'll have advantage if you're using Phenom's dog to help.
Choose wisely.
I get the same plus in perception and survival. So if there's no difference, you said advantage.
Good.
Am I close enough to
Yeah.
die?
21 then.
21.
Since I'm in the front, it kind of makes sense for me to be like looking.
So how are you going about this though? Like how are you necessarily looking? Are you running your hands over the ground? Are you? Let me know. Describe the vibe right now that your SC Trot has got going on.
Right off the bat, he loses Kagu's footprints because he's not walking. Right, he's being drugged anyway. So I assume we're looking at the ground, trying to find scuff marks and claw prints of the creature moving. And in between any of those kind of markings, he's also been looking at the way the woods are. He's prioritizing the ground, but also watching like the way the forest is opened up for like pathways that you would see like deer that would walk through. You know, they make trails lots of times, so they'd break branches, pat down leaves, any of that kind of stuff too. But I want to look for the on the ground itself as we traverse, making sure to watch for any drag marks and any claw prints on the ground.
Of course, you are able to find some claw marks and some scraps of Kagu's outfits that have seemed to be torn by the branches as he was pulled through here. Also, Aaron, I need you to roll a d12 for me.
D12, okay.
Also, Josh, can I do a perception check too? I'm just.
5. Yep, give me 1 second, Bigfoot. I'm looking in my wrong thing. As you are all standing there, you are almost all hit with this. What's the way to describe this? You know how in when Doctor Strange hits somebody and you astral project, you're kind of hit with that same kind of effect. Like something, there's just kind of like a whoosh, a boom, and you see yourselves like now from like outside your body, but in the distance, in the far distance, you see a child carrying a moonstone. And this child appears to be sobbing lightly as they push this moonstone into this open gap that's inside this tree, and this tree kind of barks, kind of closes around it and grows around it. And then there's just like a whoosh and a boom again as you are all back inside your bodies. You have all experienced this together.
Was the could we make out if it was a boy or a girl? Did you say boy?
Child.
Child.
I believe I just said child, yes.
Yes. Okay. We all make it back into our bodies, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to keep that tree. I'm going to keep my eye on that tree and make sure that everyone is okay before going towards that tree.
I should clarify, the tree that you saw is not exactly in
There.
front of you. Yes.
Essie stops and looks around to make sure he doesn't see anything around him currently, and looks back at everyone else and just kind of tries to get a gauge for a second on like what just happened, and am I the only one? Are you guys okay?
Right around that time, Corvus steps out of the shadow and says, "Did you see that too?"
Okay. A kid, a child.
Child.
A child.
Sorry, that was. Crystalline does not say that.
A child.
Realizing that this was like not real, what she saw was like kind of like a vision almost. She's going to do what she did earlier and kind of dive deep into the whatever is going on in the woods. Like she wants to do like an Arcana check and see if there is something like watching them, but like I don't know how to say it properly. Like that was targeted towards them,
I
seems
see.
like. So she wants to do she wants to dive back into that what she did earlier with the woods.
Alright.
Kind of peer into it.
And give me an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Natural 20 for a 26.
Shit.
There's nothing watching you. These woods are filled with magical energy. In fact, roll a d12 for me, Paula.
Boy. A 5.
Roll a d12 again, please.
An 8.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys.
The same astral projection hits you again. As a new scene unravels before you. You see a large tower. You see 2 griffins in the sky above a shattered tower. Fighting.
2 griffins fighting over a shattered. Oh, okay.
I actually have an image of this one. It is in the chat.
Am I able to make out that tower? Does that tower look familiar on any of the school grounds into which we've seen?
It has the same architecture as the school, but no, you haven't seen the tower. This particular tower.
Okay. Am I the only one that has this astral projection, or?
No, everybody experiences this one too.
Okay.
So I'm going to pop this up so it'll pop up. Stream for people to see.
Do we see the full fight? Does one of them win?
You see them just kind of grappling with each other and clawing at each other, and then the vision fades. Kreslin, with your natural 20, there's definitely magical. You are seeing you realize with that you rolled so goddamn well. I'm gonna give you this. You discern that you are seeing visions of the past.
Okay.
Why you're being shown these things, you do not know. As the astral projection hits you again with a boom, and you are once again standing in the present.
Were the 2 griffins different shades as the picture?
It is exactly as the photo.
Okay. Okay. It's kind of like whiplash, jumping back into my body, and once I get my bearings, I will tell to the group we're getting images of the past, glimpses, moments.
It's gonna make it hard to keep up if this keeps happening.
I can't tell if it's. I mean, the woods are. There's a lot of magic going on in the woods, and I can't tell if it's purposely showing us this or something showing us this.
Is everyone good? Shall we press on?
Guess.
All right.
Let's keep moving.
Orvis says, I'll keep an eye from the sky, I guess. And he disappears into the shadows once more.
Thank you, Corvus. As he just kind of says, looking around, and then points with his staff forward.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, yeah. Can I still do a
Oh, a
quick
perception check.
perception check around to like, well, like as he's focusing on like the direction to go, I want to make sure I want to like keep eyes for like anything trying to pop out on us randomly.
Okay. Are you doing this as you guys are walking? That's kind of
As
what I'm
we're
assuming is
walking,
happening. Okay.
yes.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
give me a perception check. I'll say you have advantage because Phenom's dog is probably still helping keep a.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
I'm just gonna always assume it's helping. That's probably the best bet.
Yes.
guy.
So I reveal that I'm the evil.
And I'll guide myself as well.
Damn, Okasis. That's fucking end game, bro.
Spoiler.
Nat 20.
Plus guidance is all right. So 26 or no 24 even.
24.
Fucking dice are loaded today.
Was that a hidden roll?
No, I see it.
What I just did? No.
I see it.
Oh,
Get
I
a
don't-
natural 20.
Could be the boundary being stupid. So as you're kind of keeping an eye out, you notice actually roll a d12 for me, Bigfoot.
Yes, sir. Wow.
2 seconds. All right. You hear a creaking to your right, and for a split second, you could have sworn you saw a giant. Looked like a tree, but like shaped sort of like a man, like disappear behind a tree. Like you see a leg disappear.
All right. I will like without like missing beat and step like as we're like moving forward, I'm gonna like quietly say ahead to like Akasas, Kreslin, and Essie and be like because it was to our right. All right.
Yeah.
Is that what you said? To our right? All right.
I didn't really give a
Well,
direction, but it can be to the right.
Oh yeah, my bad. I was like, you're like, what? I think I. No, he's like, don't react. But he's like, don't react. But I think I saw somebody in a direction. It'll just, I don't know what direction. To the right of us. To the right of us, hiding behind a tree. Or was becoming a tree and is also hiding behind one. Either way, keep keeping guards up, just in case.
All right. As you are all
Good.
walking through the forest.
I want to prepare firebolt until I see something that I don't know approaching me.
Okay. As you are all walking through the woods, we're going to cut over to Kagu. Once more, as you are all kind of traveling. Kagu, The creature kind of reaches this area that looks strangely familiar to you. You are currently being held upside down, but you would take note of the environment around you, and it is strangely familiar, similar to the dream battle that you had.
Hmm.
You are being held. The creature kind of like walks over to some other trees, and you are suspended like in midair by like these like tree branches reach out and like wrap you up. I'd say you're probably up to your shoulders, just covered in like tree branches just wrapped around you, not squeezing you but holding you firm as you kind of take note of the surrounding area. Give me a perception check, Kagu.
Damn. It was there. 13.
13, still good.
It's still decent.
Yeah. As you kind of look around, you notice a form of somebody laying on the ground to the side. As you kind of adjust to see, it is
Oh no.
Gareth Falconbane laying there in kind of a bloody heap. You can't tell if he's alive or dead, but he's laying nearby to you. And the creature looks at you and kind of tilts its head and says, "Ah, sweetling. Are you awake now?" And kind of raises this bony snoot up to you and sniffs. "Sweetling." And then we're going to cut back to the party as they are tromping through the woods. I need somebody to roll
And I'm being held hostage.
I need the roll a actually I'm not going to tell you guys what to roll. I need another like perception check to or not a perception check, some sort of roll for tracking, whichever of your choice.
From everybody?
Whoever's leading the crew.
That'd be
Okay.
SE.
How about a survival check?
That work?
Does that work? Essie's survival instincts kick in, trying to track through the woods, trying to follow his prey. Is it normal still?
It'll be advantage with being on.
I'll be
buggy.
helpful. Right?
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
And do I have guidance?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Just making sure if I do or not. There's 20 plus 3, 23.
All right.
It's-
You're able to find the path more easily as you feel like you're starting to gain some ground here. As you suddenly hear a voice in the night.
He's not dead.
I don't know if you guys heard that. Please let me know if you did.
I did.
Because I never know with sound effects how I did. But you hear a voice, a strangely familiar voice say, "He's not dead."
Do I hear it in a direction, or is it like directionless and like
It's kind of directionless.
internal?
Familiar voice?
A familiar voice.
Hmm.
Okay.
Josh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying
Are
to
you
pin
doing-
who that is.
are you doing those cacaws?
Am I doing them?
Or are they a part of the track?
They're part of the
Yeah.
ambience.
Oh,
I'm not
I
that
thought it was
good.
because. No, I meant like. Did you choose that because Juan got taken?
No, I didn't even think about it till just this moment when you said that. That's actually really funny.
Sorry,
No.
I took us out of the game, but I
No.
just found out
No,
ironic.
It's
That's
actually
totally
him
okay.
trying to lead us to him.
Yeah. Calling.
All right. So the voice said he is not dead.
I'll play it again.
He's not dead.
Not dead. Would a history check help me to know whose voice it is if it sounds familiar?
Ooh,
Sure. If you can't recall right off the bat.
Can I do
my
it
brain
too?
goes immediately to Kaylin, but
Yeah. that was
Whoever
my
wants to
first
make a
question.
roll can. Go for it. History checks.
Alright.
History check.
I don't know who the
Sure.
hell it is.
I'll do history. Guide
Oh,
myself.
I should
whatever.
have done insight.
Oh yeah. You could have
What
done
did
insight
you-
too. That would have made sense. Right? And
Plus-
everybody except Essie Trot knows this voice to be Kaylin's.
yeah.
Disembodied and ghostly.
Hmm. Did you guys hear something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
I heard something, but I don't know where it came from.
I also don't know where it comes from, but I'm pretty sure I know the voice.
Oh, you do?
I look at the others to if they have the same shocked
I-
face.
I nod.
Marcel also nods. Slip. It's like,
Are
yeah.
It was Kaylin's voice, right?
The
Yeah.
voice cuts through the woods again.
Go deeper.
I didn't hear that.
It's really quiet.
Go deeper.
Kreslin got it.
We have to keep going.
Yeah.
Go deeper.
Yeah. Let's keep moving.
I know we should trust this voice, but okay. We don't have
It's not
a
a matter
chance,
of trust.
really, if we
We've
want to
already-
save him.
He's already going this way anyway, so it's like
all right.
as ominous
Um,
as it is.
Essie nods and pushes forward, continuing to track and follow the marks. I think we're gaining on them.
Let's keep going. Yeah, and I also want to keep eyes out for shit around us and shit, Josh.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I'm just keeping vigilant.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Marcel, just think. Kagu and I wanted to come in here during the daytime.
Got him.
I don't know if time would have really made this less.
Do we know how big this forest
agree.
is?
How big it is?
We've seen it on like a map before, right?
It's fucking massive. Let's just go with
It's
massive.
humongous. Like,
So it's not like, oh, we are about to reach the middle, or
no, it's like we're still.
Okay. It's
in
like-
maybe.
you're gonna walk for a few hours and then you're lost.
If we lose the trail, yeah. Yeah. Do I need to roll another perception check, Josh?
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
I was just listening to you guys. Look, I get in the moment. I forget the DM sometimes. I'm just enjoying the moment.
You're just a viewer.
Look, this is the best television you can get right now, and it's free. Yes, Marcel, give me a.
Oh. Alright. I'm also guiding myself. Oh.
Yeah, I always assume you are, for the most part.
Give me a second. Shit fumble. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Perception with advantage. 14 plus 4, so 18. 18 total.
Roll a d12.
Cool. Cool. Uh, 9.
Marcel, you see off to the distance on your left a glowing light that appears to be moving. And it gets closer and closer and closer and closer to you.
Okay. Well, then he'll like mention to them, will be like, he'll be like, so I don't know. I don't know if you all can see the glowing light that seems to be getting closer and closer.
Kind of weaving between the
Yeah.
trees.
Over there, and he moves his head in whatever direction it is and shit. And he's like, you'll see that. Like we've been looking at a lot of shit from like different eras, like the past and everything. Let me make sure that this is like right now. And he's like, and keeping his eyes on that. And like keeping aware. But yeah, like he lets them know that like it's over there. So everybody knows what's going on.
It floats into vision. Phenom, do you shoot a fireball at this thing? You said you had it ready for something you didn't recognize.
Does it look threatening to me?
Does it look
Don't think
threatening
about
to you?
it, dude. Just shoot.
Bigfoot would have already shot.
I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here.
Phenom, you got to make the decision. You're the one that worded it the way you did. Do you shoot at it or not?
Let's find out. Wait, what's a 10? A 10 is...
I don't know.
No, so no, it's below.
You don't
Okay.
fire.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So what floats into view is a lantern. Just floating. Nobody holding it. Nobody around it. It's just a floating lantern that continues to float down toward the party. And it floats to in front of Essie, and then it just keeps floating forward.
When you say forward, do you mean where we're going forward?
Yep, in the direction you're going.
"Thanks, guys," says Essie. And
Wait,
uses
You're
the lantern to
welcome.
follow the tracks.
what is this again?
It's a floating lantern.
Floating lantern.
A floating lantern. Could I do an
I-
Arcana check?
Sure.
Could I do a
Floating
history
lantern?
check, or if there's any type of shit that we've come across in like our studying of this place
Sure. go
about
ahead.
like a lantern?
A 20. Dirty 20.
It's magical.
All right.
In fact, everything in this place seems to be magical.
Ah,
Guide
dang it.
myself.
Should roll 20.
Nope, I don't know shit. It's alright. Cool. It's cool. We don't need to think about it no more. And everything. Roll the one.
I-
So
I-
it's all good.
I tell Essie, no. Do not. That's not us. This
Well, it's
lantern
following the
not
trail.
us.
Ooh.
If
Should I
we
still follow the
stop-
trail?
No. Just wait. If all four of us stop, does the lantern keep moving or does it stall?
Keeps going.
We're losing the light. Kreslin. I look again to make sure, like, the trail is still going that direction, right?
It is.
It's going the exact direction we have to go, Kreslin.
What do you guys think?
How much time do we have until it's out of sight? Like from the current speed, it's moving ahead of us.
I mean, it kind of weaves, it's not exactly a super clear path, so it kind of weaves behind trees and stuff, but I'd say probably like a couple minutes.
With
Then-
my Arcana check, I was able to make out that it was not a spell. It was coming from the forest, or it's like something else.
Really hard to tell, even with a 20 total. It could really be either one.
Dang.
It's hard because this place is almost overwhelming with magical energy.
Right. So it's like one is like overriding the other. All right.
I would want to use my bloodline power to try to figure out if it's better to follow it or to go our own way.
Go our own way. Let me see. Roll your bloodline. Phenom.
Mm. 7.
It's really cloudy. You can't tell.
All right, I can't see shit, so just follow it.
It's not going too fast. We should be able to catch back up to it.
I say we fall a few steps behind the lantern, just in case.
All right. As you all follow the lantern, we cut back to Kagu, who is currently still being held upside down as the creature is sniffing at it. At him, not it.
Oh,
At
oh, my
Kagu.
blood rushing to my head. What the hell? Can I move at this point yet, or no? Or am I still?
You're tied up to the shoulders, my friend, for the most part, as you are kind of looking around. And
Can I flex my muscles and bust out of there?
you can try. Give me a what would that be? Athletics. Yeah, give me an athletics check.
With advantage because I'm swole. 90, 22.
22. You flex really, really hard trying to break loose of it. And
Watch
you
this.
start to hear twigs and branches part of it snapping. As it kind of starts to give away, the creature looks at you and says, Now, sweetling, don't do that. You'll feed my babies before it's time.
Stop calling me sweetling.
Kagu, as you look around, you notice the dream wolves that you fought in the dream. Then the night hounds. Several of them are gathering around you below you, snapping up at you.
Can I? Can I try to trick them in a way?
What are you gonna do?
I think I have shadows. It's called shadow something.
Let's have a
Oh,
look.
pass without a trace. Doesn't that make me like invisible? Or
Not
no?
exactly. I don't think. Let's have a look. See it. Pass without trace.
I can't read the description. I don't know.
Veil of shadow and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its past.
I don't even see it on my thing.
On your character sheet?
My character sheet, yeah.
If you hover over it, I think it should.
Yeah, I see it in there if you hover over it.
Sorry. No, I don't. Oh, here it is. Okay.
It's in spells.
Okay. I mean, will that work? Like, I guess what I'm trying to do is like kind of like trick it, like disappear.
I don't think it exactly works like that because they can see you. Like
They already know where I'm at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm kind of
yeah.
gonna roll I'm gonna rule like a no in this particular
Okay.
case. But I mean, I think it's I think it's clever use of the spell.
I think it might be like in Baldur's Gate 1 when you're like in front of the guy you're fighting and you try to go into stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It doesn't usually work.
I think that's kind of how I would rule it.
Okay. So, can I cast anything though? Like, what about like a minor illusion? Try to make like a noise.
Yeah, you could try to do that.
I'll do that. See if I could get them away from me and somehow try to get out.
All right, what kind of a sound are you gonna have it make?
I'm gonna make it sound like a bunch of people walking towards this area, kind of like maybe like armor, kind of like clanking, kind of like a marching army, I guess.
So the thing with minor illusion is, let me read this again.
I think I can do that, right? You can make any noise.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you can't do that. I was just reading. I'm reading the spell as you were saying what you want to do with it. Okay, yeah. You can do that. So
Yeah, just kind of like clanking
I need to make
armor
a roll for the
sound, if possible.
You can do that. I just need to make a roll for them against your spell DC, which is I'm not used to this fucking character sheet. Where does anybody know where the spell DC is in this thing? Your spell DCs?
Oh, on
yeah.
Forge?
Yeah, on the character sheet.
It's on the spell page,
Yeah.
Spell
on the
page.
top.
Top. I don't see it.
For me, it says wizard spellcasting, ability +2,
Yeah.
attack +4, spell DC.
Same for me.
Hold up. Let me look
I
at
didn't
it.
say that.
Yeah, I don't see it on
cool.
ones.
Maybe because you're not a.
He's not a
Spell-
natural caster.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
does have something. So this would be anyway. It'd be a. How do you cast these spells? Spell DC is difficult. 8 plus proficiency bonus would be. I
You want me to
believe,
roll already?
3. No, I don't. You don't roll. I roll.
Ah,
I roll for the creatures.
but do I use the spell?
Yes, you can use it. No, you're using a cantrip because it's a.
Cantrip.
So you don't use a spell slot or anything. So I need my creatures to roll. I will do. Let me open them up. They're right here. And I need to roll 2 of these. And one more. Sorry, I'm rolling in private. Well, that's not very private. 3 of the creatures take off running toward the sound and disappear into the woods.
Okay. How many are left?
There appear to be 2 remaining, along with the Night Hound itself.
Oh god. Okay. Well, that didn't work as planned.
Now, sweetling, you shouldn't have done that. We're going to cut back to the party. As they are making their way through the woods, I need another tracking check of some kind.
You want to? Does it matter? Perception, survival? Which one we do?
It's up to you.
I'm
Gotcha.
going to do perception this time. Looking at where the tracks are leading, but also looking at where the lantern ahead of us is, and trying to see if it's also still following the same path.
Okay.
Is it still dog advantage?
Yep.
And you got guidance.
You'd probably have advantage because of the lantern too, to be honest.
All right. So there's 19, and then with guidance is 20 even.
We cut back to Kagu once again. As Kagu, you look at the edge of the forest and you see the bright light of a lantern pass through. Party, you are on the outskirts of the area of where Kagu is currently. You do not appear to be noticed yet. You can see in the distance what appears to be the Wraithhound and 2 Night Hounds looking up.
SC
Oh,
like kind
sorry.
of stops and kind of puts a hand back, being like, "Whoa," and points out. It's like, "Up here."
I'm gonna need stealth checks from everybody.
Yep.
I'll make
Yup.
my dog disappear.
Gone.
As I'm doing the stealth check, does Akasa still have? But did he have Scorching Ray prepared?
No, I have Firebolt.
Firebolt.
but
Okay.
If that's if I can have it as a flaming hand light source, not sure. Or if it has to just be shot at something.
Okay. Okay. I'll do that after. Oh no,
Like,
this is
like in my
bad.
mind, if I can shoot firebolt at something, I can also kind of make a hover.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Do I
Someone roll before me.
I
have,
did.
Nice.
I like that.
How is your stealth?
I'm trying to
Marcel?
double check. All right, so I have disadvantage on stealth. I thought so.
All
I
right.
had to double check because I was like, I think I have disadvantage on this.
You can
Pretty
take
sure.
the guidance then, I think.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah. I was gonna need it. That was the only way we might. I was.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
7.
11.
15.
All right, y'all.
Here goes. He's gonna roll a 4.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 5.
That was a 5,
Plus 2.
7, all together.
All right,
He's
give me
discovered. I'm like, I don't know this man.
Oh no.
Oh no.
give me
Oh,
just
no.
a second
Oh.
here.
Uh-oh.
All right, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna shift into a cinematic as Marcel, you kind of your armor just like Kreslin kind of just pulls up and you don't quite see her, and in the darkness you kind of trip up and like your armor just makes a loud clanging noise. And the Wraithtown view is immediately on you. And you hear Corvus in the darkness say, "Shit." Kagu, the creatures kind of look away from you and turn away. And Corvus appears like coalesce out of the air already in motion and pulls his sword and slices down the branches holding you. But in doing so, the Wraithhound turns to him and just smacks him with a big bony hand, and he goes flying. His sword flies out of his hand. He goes and crashes into a tree, and this giant red orb, not giant red orb, but about the size of it's an orb like you saw that in the headmistress had. It's about an orb that looks like that. and it is red, and it goes flying off, and it lands near. I need to do a roll for this.
This orb flies off of Corvus.
It flies off Corvus, and it lands next to Kreslin, and
Huh?
and you find yourselves ready for battle once again, as we are going to swap over to that screen. I need to put you guys on the map. 1 second. There is battle to be had. Kagu, you probably are here now. Corvus got flung over this way. Kreslin and group.
I
I'm
don't
still moving. I'm
see-
still moving, you guys. Hang
okay.
on.
Okay.
It's gonna take a
Alright,
minute.
Yep. I see now.
And you guys can kind of just tell me kind of where you, well, you kind of clanged into each other, so you can't really tell me where you were, but it's kind of like roughly kind of where you are. Also, I need to take that marker off. There we go. All right.
I see a gray screen.
You see a gray screen. In 1 second.
Probably reload. I see the map.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me too.
let me refresh then.
It took a while, but no, I didn't.
With some light fogging.
It could be because we haven't done this in a while. Corvus is currently unconscious. Not dead. Do I have an unconscious thingy?
He did. We don't know that. He could be dead.
He didn't get hit that hard.
Well, we're teenagers. We don't know what's
He's dead.
hard.
Take it back.
Let's run.
I don't have a marker for this.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
There. Oh, yeah, I do. Right there. Boom. Unconscious. Why did they put all that on him? Oh, because he's unconscious. That's why.
Yeah, because he probably can't hear anything.
All right. I need to add. All right. Not what I meant to do. I think I turned on combat mode for like all of you, and I didn't mean to do that. All right. All right. Add Corvus in, and I also need to add in. I don't have a marker for him, but he's here.
Falconbane?
Falconbane, yeah, I need to add him in. I need to add him where he's at in, I mean. There is no teachers. Not master. Not can you guys see? God damn it. Nope. Nope. I'm just gonna throw a like a little mark here so you guys. Let me just draw a little. He's this circle right here.
Okay.
Understood.
Sorry. I told you I didn't get to prep as much as I wanted. All right.
It's all good.
Let's begin combat, shall we?
Sure.
Also, make sure your battle music is adjusted because I'm going to play it and it's probably going to be loud.
Nope. It's fine.
Not bad.
Roll initiative, everybody.
I was looking for that. Where is it?
So if you click on the double swords,
Left
you can do
side.
it from there too.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, I was looking for there too. That's usually what I use as the double swords. Wait, maybe
Double-edged
it's-
sword.
Sorry, I mean at the top of the
There it
roll
is.
window. You can do it up there.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
We got a
off.
20,
I
but
think I-
not
do I
really
have-
fast.
I don't have advantage on initiative. What?
I don't think there is an adventure
Hold
there.
on, hold on.
Initiative.
Thought
Unless
I
you have
read it
something
somewhere.
for that.
It's fine.
Uh,
Oh my god, 2 enemies go ahead.
Oh, it's a bonus. Never mind. Never mind.
All right. All right. Let's get it on, shall we? It's been a while since we've had combat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Almost
So-
a year.
Juan, your
Time to dust
thaumaturgy
off
did
the
help.
good old quarterstaff.
Your thaumaturgy did help because I did have more hounds on here. Let's see. Now I've had these creatures made for a while, so it's gonna take me a minute to remember what all they could do. But this one is definitely gonna go run into Juan
No,
They
sorry,
can bleed, they
Kagu.
can die.
and attack him. What all can they do here?
Are they first?
Huh?
Are they first?
yeah, there's 2 of them that go first.
Oh, you both rolled 22s. It's
That's- yeah.
simultaneous. So it moves and you move at the same time. And attack
have
at the
a-
same time.
Question: if the what was it, firebolt, was that foregone because of the lantern, or is it still in a ready state when we show up?
Well, I would probably still have it because the lantern was ahead of us, and we were walking
What?
behind it.
My dad is trying to talk to me while we're playing
Oh.
D&D.
So I would probably have it until right now.
Yeah, you either choose to fire it off here or lose it. Is what's gonna happen. But this thing is gonna take a bite at Juan.
Oh,
It'll be just a normal.
I'm on this redemption arc.
21 to hit. What's your AC one?
you see?
Your armor class.
16.
It hits. It does.
No.
It's a lot of dice.
Wait,
Rabies.
did that roll?
I saw a roll.
Yeah, I saw dice, but
There
I
we go.
saw them.
oh yeah, down there.
All right, hang on. Some of the math on this is a little weird, so
That would be 13 damage.
What?
I mean, That's what it
it's
is.
not rolling exactly correct. Sorry. It's just
Imagine
the
the little guy's doing 13 damage. Imagine the big guy.
no, it's not 13 damage. Sorry, it's 6 damage. It's 6 piercing damage.
You get 1 shot.
I have the math on this incorrect. It's a little fucked up. I'll try to fix that while you guys are.
that's why you are in the front and we are in the back.
So I made these guys forever ago. This is
In the
not
front
correct.
because I got kidnapped.
It's just 6 damage. I need you to make I do need you to make a saving throw, a strength saving throw.
How do you make it a saving throw?
From your character sheet. Go to details and just click strength in there under saving throws.
Or if you go from the little swords, you can look at your list, and at the very top is your abilities, and one says check and one that says save.
Normal.
Alright, you saved.
18.
So that's good.
23. So it doesn't hit? Or
It hits
I
you.
hit.
You just don't get a different thing to happen to you.
Ah,
So you
okay, I
take-
see.
You take 6 damage.
Snamoosh. I got 21 health.
Hi. So when I made these creatures, they used a different character sheet, and now it's a little fucked up, and I don't know how to change this extra thing that's on here. I'll have to do it on the fly, guys. Forgive me.
Okay.
So if you see a big chunk of damage, don't worry too much. It's not actually that much. All right, this turn happens simultaneously. It is Okasis's turn. So you see it. You and this creature are moving at exactly the same time.
Yeah, I already moved behind the tree. Then
This guy's
I'll.
fine running away.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, running.
I saw that you were still alive. I'm disappointed, and now I'm going away.
His creatures did not kill you yet.
Yeah.
What about Falcon Bane?
Oh,
We don't know.
he's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the firebolt at the creature that is attacking Kagu.
Okay.
But how to? Do I need to target it somehow?
Yeah, you can just click on it and hit T, or you can right click on it and hit the little circle.
Oh, T. Yes. That's not good.
That is a miss.
Pew. It hits a tree behind him and it catches fire.
It's so dark I can't see shit.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. There's another one of my creatures' turns.
You still got the torch on you, right? Okasis?
Sure, you gave me one.
No, yeah.
I mean that was just for roleplay as the miss.
No, that was just so you could see. I didn't want us to have disadvantage on shit because we can't see.
It's gonna run up and try to attack Kagu, as it is the closest thing in range.
Come at me. Seven,
An 11 to hit.
11.
What's your AC
16,
again?
They
right?
didn't get
It
advantage,
misses.
did it?
16.
No, it's not flanking. It's not smart enough to flank.
Yeah, you dumb dog.
I ain't know if it was the same shit.
All right, Kagu, it's your turn.
Yeah, boy. Okay. I'm gonna.
Now, Kagu, just to Juan, just to remind you of the rules. To move away from them, you will have to disengage, or they will get an attack of opportunity against you, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm just,
No, I don't.
you would
I'm
know
a
that.
fighter.
All right. You're in the grill.
Okay, I'm gonna use my faulty staff and attack this guy. Wait, shit. I mean to do that. Wait. Yeah. Can I attack? How do I target someone? T?
T.
There we go. And then let me use my staff on that guy. Attack.
16 hits.
Then damage.
You need a 13 to hit these guys.
For
4
damage.
damage. Takes 4. Boom. Got it.
Okay. And then I will and I'll use patient defense.
Alright.
As my bonus action.
So you're gonna use a that takes a point, right?
That's one of my
key points?
one of my key points. Yeah.
Okay. And that lets you
That way.
dodge, right? Anything that attacks you has disadvantage.
Yeah, so you can spend one keyboard to dodge action. You take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn. So whatever dodge is. Focus entirely on avoiding attacks until the start of your next turn. Any attack roll made against you that has disadvantage. You can see the attacker. And then have to make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Okay. Is that your turn?
I believe that's all I can do. I think.
Also, if
You
you guys
get an
wouldn't know-
action, and then a bonus action. That's it, right?
You get an action, bonus action, and move. Since we haven't played in a while, guys, do just try to read out things you do, like Juan just did with his patient defense, because that will help me remember how things work. Because we haven't had combat in a while, so it'll help me and help anybody watching. So. All right, it is Kreslin's turn. Kreslin, you are up.
Okay.
The Wraithhound's on deck.
What did you say about the Wraithhounds?
It's on deck. It's turns next.
Oh,
You
they're
wanna
on
say-
deck. Okay. How much movement speed? 30.
Also, I don't know if there's any actions, but that red orb landed by you too, whatever that is.
Okay. And oh no, I'm nervous. It's so low. Alright, well that changes things. Okay. I am going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Make
sure to target the creature because that will make it a little easier.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I want to hit 3 different creatures or just. Well, let's just hit 3. Alright, so I'm going to select targets. And then going to cast attack.
Damn. That hits
then-
everything.
And then damage.
She's doing the thing.
4 fire damage.
4 to each creature. Is that how it works?
I believe so.
Okay. I only ask because I
and
don't
what-
know.
I mean, I selected 3 and only 1 damage thing. Well,
I
Let's-
believe it's 4 to each because you can also choose to do it to 1, right? Where it would be 4 3
For
times
damage.
to 1.
Yeah. I
okay,
think that-
yeah. So
Thanks
so
for
then the
waking up.
attack would be 21 for all 3.
No, it'd be
It
Or
should
do I
be
need to-
4. It should be 4 to each if that's what your damage roll
it's gonna be
is
12
for.
damage total, but 4 split among 3 of them.
But do I need to roll
Scorching Ray?
an attack
Yeah, individual
3 different
attacks.
times, right?
Yeah, individual attacks for Scorching
Okay.
Ray.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hmm.
all right, I'll roll 2 more attacks then, Josh.
Wait, but why would it do that if the initial attack hit,
But
right?
it's mostly because
Because
our targeting is weird in this. So you create 3 beams of fire, hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. So you have to make a ranged attack for each ray.
Mm.
Okay.
So one hit though.
One definitely
Yeah.
hit.
Okay. Attack. Oh wait, no. Attack. Oh, I guess. Okay. 11.
11 misses,
Okay.
and one more.
A 2. 8. An 8.
8 misses as well. You do hit
All
this
right.
one. Well, it depends. Which one were you targeting? I was kind of doing first is the bottom, next is the top, and then third is.
Okay.
Right
Yeah,
down,
I'll
but-
go with that. I'll go with that.
Alright,
That's perfectly
So
fine.
that
And
one
then,
takes 4.
And then using my movement speed, I am going to. I don't want to get too. I'm just gonna move about right here and tuck myself into the shadows of the trees. Yes.
Okay.
And I don't have a bonus action, I believe. Where are my bonus actions? Nope, I don't. Alright.
Okay.
I'm done.
It is the Wraithhound's turn.
oh great.
Dead. I'm gonna die. Why is my team running away and I'm over here facing 3?
Because they're backliners.
Yeah, I know. This is Kagu we're talking about, dude.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that the backliners went first.
I need Essie. Essie.
Kagu!
The creature
Come
steps
here.
through the shadows and teleports.
damn.
Teleports.
And then it takes you off running toward Essie Trot.
Oh god, no.
Oh man, you could have
I said you could have killed that motherfucker.
Hide in your shell, Essie.
I don't get to go yet.
Oh,
No, he doesn't.
the dice for this might also be fucked up, so bear with me.
No. Hound with me, you should say.
Oh fuck, does a 7 hit you? I don't think
It
so.
does not, no.
It misses.
Essie's
Takes
a
a chomp
fucking
at you.
fortress, dude.
It did a bonus action and it moved. Okay, that's his turn. Essie, you're up.
Alright. I suppose after dodging this attack from the Wraith Hound, he yells out, Kagu! And he's gonna rage with his bonus action. Consume enemy. I think this is right. Yeah, raged, yeah.
Angry.
With his glaive, he's going to take a swing at the Wraithhound in front of him. Let's see how do I do this. I click him.
I think you just hover over him and hit T. We'll target him. You have yourself targeted at the moment, so be careful about
no.
attacking yourself.
I don't do that.
He's
no.
so mad he punches himself.
I had you targeted, my mistake too.
Okay, now maybe it works. I hit attack. Hopefully I did this right. Goes up to a 14.
A 14 hits.
Yes. Okay. Good. And then damage.
14 is its AC.
Ooh, right on the dot.
This music's getting me pumped, guys. Let's fucking go.
My boy's raging.
Dealing
Kagu
10
has a little
damage to
tear
it.
in his eye.
Damn, 10 damage. Fuck. You hurting my creature over here.
All right. Also,
Okay.
while raging, the first creature I hit. Yeah. I think Ancestral Protectors isn't a bonus action or anything, is it? I think it's while raging. While raging, the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn has a disadvantage on any attack that isn't against you. And when the target hits a creature other than you, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
Okay.
Nice. So
So-
it's basically like a taunt.
Yeah, kind of.
Can you can you
Link it or whatever.
Yeah, can you put in chat and let me just see if I can apply it, Dalen? That way we know it's on there. If not, I can just put a little marker on him.
And
I saw you like cast it or something.
yeah, I enabled it. How do I? Oh, does that help? Can you see that?
I see that.
I don't know if that helps at all.
Hang on, let me just put I'll just put a marker on him, and don't let me forget, because I fucking will.
Oh yeah,
Because
sure. Yeah.
so much is going on. It's nothing personal.
No, I'll keep track of it.
Is that all you got, Essie?
Yes.
All right, Marcel, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. Wraithhound in
Uh,
front of me. Kagu over here. Corpse is over here.
Essie will say to Marcel, "Help Kagu. I've got this one."
Okay, I'm gonna do what I can. All right, Josh. Crazy question. Crazy question, Tom. All right, all question at this moment. So earlier when I was getting torches again, how many of them bitches did I get?
You said you gave one to all three of you, right? So,
I gave one to.
you had one. Essie has one, and Cautious has one, I think.
Okay, so I was only able to grab 3. Okay, so just fine. I think I had 10 on me.
Oh, my torch button don't
Anyway.
work. Wait, is that doing anything for you when I do that?
Do what?
Okay, I guess not. I was putting a torch on you, but I don't think it's working.
I got you.
But you have one,
I
yeah.
know. As long as I can see with a 20. Me. But no, I only asked because okay, so what would it be, if I were to because I got like 10 more of the torches on me from just like my package shit.
Okay.
And I effectively want to light and then I want to throw one. I want to like light a bunch of them and like I want to throw one near Kagu and one like in the direction of like where Corvus is. And shit.
Okay.
And put one like basically I want to put a couple like in each.
You want to put them in the area.
Yeah, in the area like.
I'm gonna
around
roll.
this
You can
thing.
only throw one torch a turn. So that
Just
would be
one
like an
touch
action.
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right. So I am going to throw one to. I'm gonna throw one over in Kagu's direction. Okay. So yeah. Throwing yeah, like oh. Here? Yeah, like somewhere over here. I don't know like how far I can throw it.
For the sake of brevity, I'm just gonna say you throw it and it lands over there.
Okay, cool.
But it will take your action.
That.
And I'll draw a little. Throw a little thingy like right here, I guess. Where do you want it at, Bigfoot? Probably it probably radiates out pretty.
I mean, it'll do like the light will. It's like what 20 good light,
I think it's
40 dim light or some shit. Yeah, like around that is
oh,
the
yeah,
range.
let me make it even 20. There we go.
I think cool. Yeah, throw one over there, and
Oh God.
Oh my god, I'm on fire! Oh hell no!
Does it show fire to you?
Yeah,
No,
I don't see
Black.
fire.
it's black.
I
It's
see
black
fire
to
on
us, but
mine.
it's fire to him. That's funny.
I also see fire. Like shit cries.
How's that?
Ah!
Fire and brimstone.
I don't actually see fire. Funny enough.
Yeah, it went away. I think you took it off.
Well, I was trying to see why it went like black. Oh, is that why? What if I did this?
That's fucking darker fire.
I see red
I'm
fire.
just roasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's red. I'm roasting. Marcel, you traitor.
You're not actually on fire.
I can't see myself though. That's
I know.
like,
I'm trying to fix it.
I was.
It shouldn't be fire. It
was
should be like a little
like a light.
like a light. Yeah. Fuck.
All
I
right,
don't
that was
think
actually.
I mean, if you leave it like that, I think that's
well,
fine, right? It's just yellow.
Yeah, that's fine. Whoops. Sorry, what are you doing, Bigfoot?
For later, what are we classifying like for like if you try to use your like bloodline ability?
Depends on how you
What
use it.
is-
We'll rule it in the month.
Yeah. All right, cool.
And if you don't want to
so-
say it publicly, you can just DM me too. In case you don't want to reveal what you do yet.
Yeah, Superman. Superman.
For the sake of story, we will always kind of put that first.
That's all. Shit. Yeah, that shit,
Everything's going wrong. He lights me on fire. Falcon Bane turns into a yellow circle. Corvus is knocked out.
all right.
Wrestling's running away.
All right. So I'm also gonna cast. Shit, it's taking me forever to reload in to the fucking board. Okay.
Oh, is that the orb?
Yeah, it was kind of it was near Kreslin. I think it was like right.
I think Kreslin was right behind Essie, so yeah, I guess that's a good spot.
All right. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on With my bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark on the wolf, shadow wolf to the left, like above Kagu.
Above Kagu. All right.
Yeah.
Just target it and hit that for me, will you? And the target, you can just hover over it and hit T. If you want to target multiple things, you hit Shift T and T.
Alright. So T and hit cast spell, I think.
You want it on that one. Up top, right? Or right next to him?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
That
up top.
one?
Up top. Yep.
Got it. Cool. Hey, all my shit's still working. This is great.
Alright, and that'll, yeah, I'll move like I don't know, 15 feet or some shit, like, or where the fuck? Come on now. Let me move this character. Actually, no. I'll stay put. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Corvus is unconscious. Who feels lucky? Which one of you wants to roll to see if he wakes up? Because I'm not going to do it. Kagu wants to roll it. Roll 1d20 for me.
D20. Good old 20. Damn it. 13.
Corvus wakes up.
Yeah, boy. Get up, Corvus.
Corvus wakes up, so he is no longer unconscious. He's going to use
I point at his orb. Just to let him know where it's at. Assuming that's his.
He needs to roll initiative as well. Fall back in line. 7. Oh, that fucked everything up just now, didn't it? No, we're going to go to the top of the order. He has a turn now, though. He looks around, grabs his sword, and you see he's bleeding from the head, though. Now we go top of the order. All right. It is the hound next to you. It's going to attack you. It's going to have disadvantage because you are dodging.
Yes.
He's going to bite at you. Bite. Attack. Disadvantage. Does a 10 hit you?
No.
It misses.
I dodge.
That's its turn. Okasas, it's your turn.
Yep. Which one of those two little ones look weaker?
This one right here.
All right.
Wait, can I ping where everybody looks?
Yep.
Yeah,
I saw it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fire magic missile at it.
Do it. Show me what you got.
Whatever. I'm gonna do it second level.
Oh, damn.
Muy dirty. The hell?
14.
Damn, that's a shitload of damage. It is looking bloodied.
Noise.
Oh, I see blood.
Oh, that's right. I put that effect in. You guys haven't seen that yet.
Yeah. I see it.
When it reaches a certain health point, they'll poop out blood now.
Oh, I see.
Fine.
Yeah, cool. All
But
right,
that
I'll,
also
step,
is true for you guys.
I'll step back behind this tree and yeah.
I don't want to poop out blood.
Too bad.
That's your turn?
Wait.
Uh,
Okay, my characters. Let me. What is the range on this? Okay,
21.
can I see everybody here from my location? If not, I'll.
Yeah, I think you
Here.
can see. Yeah, I think you can see everybody.
All right, then yeah, I'm done.
It is the top Night Hound's attack. He's going to attack Kagu with disadvantage because you're still dodging, I think, right?
Of course, yeah. I'm just in my stance. My staff kind of like cocked backwards and my left hand forwards.
Oh, buddy, are you lucky?
Damn.
Did you see that? Did
Yeah.
you see it? And that is its turn, I believe. I don't think it can do... Yeah, I didn't give these guys anything special. Kagu, you're up. I believe you are no longer dodging now.
Seems to be that I'm better at defense than I am at offense. I will use my quarterstaff on the guy up top. This guy. I can hit him from here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna use my quarterstaff on him. Shit, I'm on the wrong thing. Back. Is there advantage on him or something, or does that count?
I
No,
believe
that's not for
just-
you.
That's just for
That's
Marcel.
Oh, it's just for him. Fuck.
It's just for me.
Oh, fuck it. I'll just hit him with it anyways. Normal.
16 hits. Roll damage.
16 damage. 4.
4 damage. He lets out a
Got
howl.
the staff.
Arr, 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 arr.
Alright. And then.
Sad wolf noises.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Fuck. It's probably too late, but since I noticed that stone on the Wraithhound, can I like roll something or like perception or something to see if that's like a weak spot or something? To see if we could like target it and get like advantage on it or something.
It'd probably take an action for you to do that.
Okay. I will probably. Fuck. I think I'm going to use flurry of blows on. Wait, let me target that guy on this guy. As my bonus action.
Okay.
I'm hitting the bottom guy, by the way. I don't know if you can see that.
An 11 is a miss.
No. Okay. So. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Kreslin, it is your turn.
Key. All right. This big guy that's in front of Essie, that's the skeletal
It's the race.
Wraithhound, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to cast. Oh, target. Hold on. Target. I'm going to cast Shatter. It's a 10-foot sphere. Wait, would Essie get caught in that?
Depends on where you cast it at.
It says the point, the sun, Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, where are you gonna put the point at? That's what matters. You could. Where are you at? You're right here. You could put it here, and it wouldn't hit him.
Yeah, and I want to put it where SE won't get caught in that sphere.
Okay.
So I guess, yeah.
It should let you place a template when you cast a spell, and you can just put it where you want. If not, we can. We're not dumb. We know what you want to do. You don't want to hurt him, so.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
I have no what? Am I out of second level spells? I only casted one spell.
You shouldn't be. Maybe your character didn't long rest. I mean, you didn't put it on your sheet, but you should have.
Did we long rest though?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
because. When did you? I don't remember you.
I don't know if we did. I don't know if we clicked on long rest whenever.
When
we
was the
slept.
last time you did a second level spell before this?
The Scorching Ray.
How many do you have?
No. Huh?
How many second level slots do you have?
0.
How many do you have when you're fully rested?
2.
Before that Scorching Ray, did you cast any second level spell?
No.
You should still have a second level spell.
Only if you allow me. If not, I could always.
No, you should still have one. Because you guys.
I think this is from when we took our hiatus. I don't know if we.
You guys have rested since then, though.
Did we?
Have we?
Like this night is not a long rest, right? Because I at least I didn't.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
I
you
used
guys.
the detect thoughts last night or like last evening. And
But
that's
what I'm
one of
saying
my-
though is that Paula's. Like, what else have you casted though that you can remember?
Nothing. Nothing.
Then you should still have a second level slot, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Then you have one.
Okay.
Look,
Oh.
divine intervention. you have a slot. Enjoy it.
Okay.
Just because it's the first combat we've had in a while. I thought you guys have rested since the last time you've used any slots. So
I don't long rest until you say you get a long rest. So.
I'm pretty sure you guys slept at some point.
At some point we did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we did before we went up in the morning and decided what we do.
Yeah.
Right.
You should
Okay.
have it.
I
Okay.
think we were sleeping during the last combat.
Yeah, just this night
True.
is not a full one.
Okay.
Place measured
here.
template. There you go. And it
And
needs to make a
then-
con saving throw.
Oh, if it's I forgot what it said. Hold on. I need to go back to my. If it is made, if the creature is made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal, it has a disadvantage on the saving throw. It has to do a Constitution saving throw. Yep.
I'm gonna roll this in private.
Fine, keep your secrets.
Wait, can you target the stone and not just him then?
He's technically in the radius.
Yeah.
The stone
I made
is
it so
too-
that you don't get targeted. I see.
So anything in that radius would have to.
Take a save.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It fails.
Nice. So I just rolled damage then, I believe. Be good.
Ooh.
That's a big hit.
19. Thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
Damn.
Damn.
And then I'm gonna unselect and then going to shrink back and shrink back into the woods. Under the tree line.
Alright. It is my creature's turn.
Eek.
It lets out a strong howl. It's going to use its ability as soon as I find it. Soul Rending Howl. And I believe this is centered on itself. So I need... Essie, what does Rage do?
I'm just now out of it.
Let's see. I gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Mhm.
+2 melee damage with strength weapons, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. That's it. I can't concentrate, but I'm not doing that anyway. That's it. If I'm unconscious, it goes away. Ancestral Protectors is a thing that the first creature you hit has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against you.
I need you and Marcel to make wisdom saving throws.
My least favorite words.
No, 5.
You fail.
Comes out to 7. I fail.
Let's get this done. Let's get this done.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did that as a private roll. I didn't mean to do that.
6.
8 total. You both fail. You take
Mm-hmm.
sorry. You both take 7. No, wait. Oh, I have one targeted. Shit. You both take 7 psychic damage.
Okay. Does this
And-
count
Sorry, what?
on the ancestral powers? Does it count where when the target hits a creature other than you, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack? Will that work on that, or no? It's from Ancestral Protectors.
I think it would. I think it would. The way it's worded makes me think this thing is your ancestral protectors are protecting somebody, right?
Okay.
And even though this is hitting you and it's hitting him at the same time, I would rule in this moment that yes, it would protect. So you
Okay,
take
like
half.
it doesn't do the disadvantage part of things, but Marcel, you should get resistance then to the damage.
Yeah. So you'll take half of 7.
Which I interrupted you. Sorry.
You're both frightened.
Frightened. How do I take damage?
You can just right click on your token and do like minus the damage. Or I can do it for you like this.
I'll just subtract it there. Okay.
Yeah, you just subtract it. And then Marcel, you take 4. Go. And then you are both.
I'm frightened. What's frightened?
Can't move towards it.
Can I apply that to you guys? Nope. I did it to 1 for some reason.
Main target.
Because I'm the star of this episode.
Here you go. I
No.
found frightened for me.
Sorry, let
I'm
me-
frightened now.
And I think we have disadvantage.
We're invis now.
I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get rid of that, and I don't know how to get rid of it. 1 second. There we go. All right. And that is its action. It still has a bonus action. You see the creature kind of let this howl out, ow, right? And then this smoke starts to pour off its body as this freezing mist pours out around it.
A freezing mist.
The Wraithhound creates an area of supernatural cold in a 15-foot radius. The area is lightly obscured until the end of the Wraithhound's next turn, and any creature that starts in its turn in the area is going to take some cold damage. And that is its turn. It is Corvus's turn. Corvus is going to use... He's going to activate his Bloodline ability. He's going to spend his entire turn to activate it, because this is going to be... And he's going to have to roll, too, to see if he pulls this off. Normal. He is going to appear in the shadows behind this creature. He is threatening it. Kagu, if you attack the one in front of you, you'll have advantage on it on your next turn.
Nice.
SE Trot, it is your turn. You take 6 cold damage.
Damn.
And it would be
Okay.
if your thing reduces, I don't know if it does cold damage, but it would resist half of it, so it'd be 3.
No, I have resistance on bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Let's see then. Well,
So while you're frightened, the frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
okay. And what all does the cloud do?
It just does damage.
It's just damage. Okay, it
Well,
doesn't.
technically obscures a little bit, but
But nothing as far as like actual obscuring.
not for you.
Not for attacks or anything.
It'd be like a range thing.
Okay.
Oh,
And if I back away, I'll get an opportunity attack then. Let's. You know what? Maybe we'll just try leaning into this.
Marcel, you're on deck.
Good.
Let's reckless attack it. So I have disadvantage because of being frightened, but if I reckless attack, it should remove the disadvantage, right? If I get advantage and have disadvantage, do I just have normal advantage?
It'd be a straight straight
Normal
roll.
bandage.
Just
it'd be
normal
a-
advantage, yeah,
It'd be a
right?
straight roll, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we'll do that, and I'll attack it again then, I guess. Yeah. Let's see it. Target that? Yeah, I'm targeting. Jeez. It didn't even roll. It just went plonk. It's a 10, so
A
that misses. I
10
think.
is a miss, yes.
Fuck.
Let me. I should have messaged you before. I'm gonna send you a message real quick, Josh, just to
That's
ask
good.
about something.
Go right ahead. While you're doing that, I just want to say I think we're doing really well since we haven't had combat in over 6 months. Everything's moving really well. I'm really happy. Do, 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 do.
But if we want to sidebar it or anything for a while longer, we can. I was just curious on that. Otherwise, I might just end my turn.
Let's play it by ear, Aaron.
Okay.
I don't want to give you a definitive answer until you make a move.
Okay.
On how you want to do this.
With being scared and being in the cloud, Essie is going to turn around and head out of the cloud towards the red orb. Is the cloud the little circle or the big circle? Because one was the howl, right?
Oh yeah, I need to get rid of the howl. It's the little circle. Let me get rid of the howl. That's the little circle. That's the Kreslin circle.
And then the
Should I get
shatter
rid of my?
too, yeah.
Should I get rid of my shatter?
I can get rid of it.
Okay.
This is the one I need to delete. And there you go. No problem.
All right. So he'll turn around and he wants to go over here just to get out of the cloud. I don't know what this red orb is. Maybe I'll go this way. This one's not in the circle if I go this way, right?
Yeah, that one is not.
Okay. I'm gonna move to. Actually, I can move a little bit more.
I think it is. It's
if I move a little bit more, he won't be obscured. Hopefully, if he sticks out of it.
Yeah.
If he comes after me.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll move to here maybe.
He's gonna take a swipe at you as you run away.
Okay.
I say swipe. He takes a bite at you. Oof, does an 18 hit?
Yes, it would.
Alright. He is going to roll normal damage. Oh my god! It doesn't do 18, it does 12.
12?
Yeah. It's doing a necrotic thing that I meant to take out and didn't.
It does necrotic, or it doesn't do necrotic?
It doesn't. It does not.
Okay.
It just does 12.
Well, what kind of
piercing.
damage is it?
I think it's piercing damage.
Okay. Piercing would be resistance. Where does he bite me? Does that matter?
He takes a chomp toward your shell.
Okay.
Now, hang on. I'm going to miss you back.
Okay. I want to know what...
Okay. I'm also going to need a DC 13 a strength saving throw from you as well.
Strength saving throw? Okay. Because of...
Got advantage, right?
Yeah, because of my rage, I get advantage on strength saving throws. Okay. 15.
Okay. The good news is you're not knocked prone.
Okay.
As he tries to clamp onto you.
Okay. As he goes to take his bite, a little of that damage comes through, which was, how much did you say he gave?
He gave 12.
He gave 12, so I take 6 damage. As he bites the shell, his one of his teeth break off of Essie's shell.
Yes.
As he pushes away and breaks free of the bite. And... Ooh, bloodied.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that'll be it.
Make a wisdom saving throw to see if you are no longer frightened. I believe the DC is... Check.
Dang.
Well, it doesn't matter. 'Cause
7.
You're still
Doesn't matter.
frightened.
Yep.
Marcel, it is your turn. You take some freezing damage. You take 6 cold damage, we'll say.
Let's go.
The ancestor thing still.
Yes, so you would take 3.
3?
3 damage.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is that in perpetuity? I think. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I think you would take 6 because if I'm reading Ancestral Protectors right,
It says.
it says while raging, the first creature you hit with an attack on your turn, Aaron, you
Yeah.
missed, has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against you.
Mhm.
So I don't think Ancestral Protectors would trigger.
Yeah,
that.
so it would be for sure.
I think that's how
Okay.
I'm
Because I
interpreting
missed
it.
last time. Okay.
Yeah, because you missed. That's how I'm interpreting it, however.
Okay.
So it has to renew each turn.
Yeah, you would have to hit the first thing you hit. Yeah, it's not on
Okay.
going to be on there forever.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, Bigfoot. Yeah, you can do that.
All right. What do I need to roll for that?
Just roll your bloodline.
Okay. Is it action?
Out.
Bonus action? What is it?
We'll call it a bonus action
Okay.
for now.
All right.
Oh my god. Nope, it's for free. It's for free this turn. You get your bonus action back. You rolled natural.
Okay. Appreciation. Appreciation.
Describe what
Appreciate it.
happens.
All right. So basically you see or like some of you might see it or whatever of like Marcel like sets down the torch that he had on him, like he puts it in the ground, and as he puts it in the ground, his body slowly like disintegrates into ash as it goes into the light of the torch and shit like that. And as it like breaks down completely, you see that his body like reforms outside of the torch he threw right behind Kagu over there as he teleports what 30 feet over here to right behind wherever the center of this light is. So what, like right here, John? Something? Yeah, let's go here. You say it was here? Okay. And his body like reforms from the smoke and ash out of the
Oh, I was muted.
torch.
I'm sorry.
Behind Kagu. And then we'll
And you can still move too, because
yeah.
it was all free.
Appreciation. He'll move like, what is this, 15 feet?
If you're going for flanking, you can flank here. You can flank here.
I think he'll go here, flank with Corvus for this top one
That'll give you advantage.
and everything. Yeah, and then he'll draw his blade and attack the top one with advantage. So that will be.
I had a shocking realization that my game is just the X-Men.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Sort of.
So we're gonna do this.
That's a hit. I'm pretty sure. As soon as I see where'd the roll go. There it is. 14 is a hit.
Yeah. Alright, so 14 plus it's two-handed, one-handed. It don't matter. Well, it does, but like for these purposes.
Boundary is being really slow with its fucking rolls.
Alright, so that's plus Hunter's Mark, which is 6 damage, I believe.
Is it flat or,
or a
roll?
D or no, a D6. A D6 is what I meant to say. I
Roll you a
apologize.
D6 or oh. 1 more damage.
Hey,
It's 1
any
more.
little bit. That's all we need. But yeah, so action, movement, free action. I don't know if there's anything I want to do as bonus action. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Alright. That your turn or you got anything else?
Yeah, I think that's my turn.
Alright.
And wait, let me get this down right too before we do anything. My HP.
Oh, I got you.
Alright, cool.
This thing's bloodied. It took a pretty big hit from Kagu. It's gonna take a whack at you, my friend.
Me or Kagu?
Kagu, it's the one below. He's not. This one is not in range of attacking you. So I need to make that public. Make this public before we start rolling. I forgot I was in GM room. He's going to attack Kagu. It's a straight roll. You're no longer dodging, right? Kagu?
No.
Correct. Okay, straight roll. There's a 18 hits, right?
Yep.
Does some damage here. It's just gonna be 2 D4s, not that D6. So ignore that D. Wow. That's gonna be 10 piercing damage. That you take, and that is its turn. Okasis, you're up.
Alright, still gonna use magic missile on the wounded one
Okay.
to hopefully take it down.
Fire away.
Oh yeah. Also, Josh, I need to roll for frighten.
Oh yes. Go ahead and do that. Your magical missiles slam into the beast's hide and kill it outright. It is dead. Sorry.
Noise. I want to say the magic missile is golden in color.
20, Josh.
You save. You're no longer frightened.
Okay.
And all right. Is that all you got, Phenom?
Sure. Yes.
All right. It is this Nighthound's creature, and it is going to attack Bigfoot. Or sorry, Marcel. with a bite.
I thought you said with the bike.
Yes, he's gonna swing a bike at him. He's gonna bite at him. Does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
It misses. That's his turn. Kagu, you're up.
Okay. I want to do that thing I was talking about earlier. I'll use my action, like,
I need you to speak up a little bit, buddy. You look quiet.
Sorry. I'll use my action to see if I could notice if that stone that he has is a
Yes.
weak spot.
Go ahead and roll. How were you doing it? Were you using your bloodline? Is that what you're doing? Or you were just doing
yeah.
a? Yeah. Okay.
I'll just. I think the bloodline can do that, right?
Let me double check your bloodline power really quick. I think it does, but I just want to double check. I want to make sure we're doing that. Yes,
I can just do
absolutely.
perception.
Absolutely, you can. Roll your bloodline.
That's in my skill tree thingy.
Yeah, it's one of your attributes at the top. It says BLO. Just click on that one.
Where do I? Oh,
It's in details and then BLO. Go.
oh no.
Unfortunately, it does not. Like you're hurting too bad right now to be able to get a good focus on it, and the bloodline power does not come to you easily in this moment.
So now
So that'll be I'm gonna call that an action. You still have a bonus in movement.
I think. Damn. I'm gonna throw a dart as a bonus action. Wait, actually, no. I'm gonna do an unarmed strike at this guy.
Okay.
Attack. Oh god. 7.
That's a miss.
My fist. That's it.
All right, Kreslin, you're up.
Okay. I am going to cast magic missile.
Missile.
Missile. Let's see. Oh yeah. I'm gonna peek out just a bit, and let's see. I think I'm just gonna So I have 2. It's magic missile and magic missile 1 target. I just do the 1 target one, right?
If you're shooting them all at one target, yeah.
Okay.
I did
think-
the other one that worked also.
I think I've fucked with that at some point before they worked on this.
So which
think
one
that-
should I do?
No,
Listen to Phenom.
I
he knows.
use normal. I use the normal one. Click on it, then it's in the chat, and then you can click on the damage
Okay.
if you want to hit one. I think the magic missile 1 target is if you want to have it only on 1 target, and then you do it multiple times. I don't know. I use the normal one.
Okay. Oh. What?
Okay, well, maybe you have a different spell.
I think that's how many darts does magic missile do?
3 on the other one.
So that just shot like 1 dart, right? Because it's 1d4 plus 1. You roll a d4 for each dart, right? Or am I wrong?
Yes.
Were you shooting them all at him?
Yeah.
So you can roll 1d4 plus 1 2 more times for damage?
Mhm.
1d4. 5.
Another
Again.
5. One more go.
Oh.
Because you get 3 darts and the spell only
2.
did 2 damage.
So 12. 12
Alright.
damage. And then untarget that one. And then I'm gonna shrink back into the woods.
The Wraithhound lets out a primal scream, yelling, "No!" And
Hush you.
as it does, its form begins to twist and change, turning into something
no.
part hound and part humanoid.
Oh.
Yes.
The moonstone in its chest begins to glow. And you feel the battlefield change for some reason. I need to add...
Activated phase 2.
Correct.
Yeah.
You did. That's exactly what just happened. I just need to remember something here. I'm gonna drop a token.
I'm not built for phase 2, guys.
I'm gonna drop a token
doing
on the
most of
thing,
the
but
damage.
don't worry about it.
You
It's
don't
just
want-
I'm just
you-
using it to
most
keep
of
track of a
it.
thing.
You're the
Okay.
one. I'm missing everything.
I need to add this in.
I only got 3 level 1 spells.
I need to set.
A woof?
It's just there to help me keep track of a thing.
Yeah, he's just doing that thing. Did you say he just yelled out no? That's all he yelled out?
It yelled out, "No!"
Okay.
Byron.
President told him to shut up.
Nuh-uh.
He didn't.
That is purely to help keep track. It is the Wraithhound's turn. It is going to...
You said he looks more human now?
It's like somewhere between wolf and humanoidy.
A werewolf?
Before it was just kind of like this giant skeletal wolf looking thing. Now it's more werewolfy, yeah. It is going to... Yep. It is going to shadow leap using its bonus action, and it is going to attack Kreslin.
No.
Yes. With a... swap. It would start using... It's not going to use this anymore. It's going to use the other thing. This attack. Normal. Does an 11 hit you?
Deflect.
I'm gonna assume yes.
Yes.
All right, here comes the damage.
You ain't got shields or nothing, right?
I do have shield.
So
Oh,
you
can
take
cast it.
8 slashing damage and 1 necrotic damage.
Wait, I can't use deflection, arcane deflection as a reaction?
I thought you were just joking when you said deflection. What does it do?
When you are hit by an attack or fail a saving throw, you can use your reaction to gain a +2 bonus to your AC, or a +4
Okay, then it
bonus
misses.
to a saving. Okay.
It misses. Sorry, you have to tell me what it does, honey. Or I don't know
Oh.
what's happening. I remember, I can only hold so much information. So it
I
misses.
should have added a question mark after that deflect.
I thought you were joking.
No.
Yeah.
Because you came off as joking. Okay, Corvus is up.
Do I have to select that I did that?
Maybe if he uses a
It's a
spell
feat.
thing.
You can't use this when you use this feature, you can't cast spells other than cantrips until the end of your next turn. It doesn't say that it has. I think you could just use it forever. It doesn't have like a cost, does it?
Okay.
It's just you'll just be stuck using cantrips forever.
Cantrips?
Yeah.
Forever?
Well, so if you
So
keep
then in
using
your
it,
next
if you
turn?
keep
Oh,
using it,
okay.
that's what I mean.
You cannot cast spells anymore forever.
No, no.
Big
Corvus
downside.
Corvus is gonna attack with this sword, and he says, "Go back to the hell that spawned you." Gonna unleash his Shadow's Kiss. Whoops, fucked that up. Oh, a 21 definitely hits. But wait, he's got advantage because he's flanking with Marcel, so he needs to roll twice. Just in case he crits. He doesn't. Okay. Normal damage. Deals 8 slashing damage to it. And that's Corvus' turn. Essie, you're up.
I do that after, so I will. I'll attempt another reckless attack, I guess.
Go for it.
That's on him. Did I target him yet? How do I target T? There we go. Oh, I can't. Wait, do I apply the effect to me or him?
No, don't worry about applying the effect.
Okay. We'll just take the attack then.
Yeah. We know what it does. Oh my
Right.
god, dude.
Natural 1.
Oh, really scared for real.
This fright.
He's shaking.
Alright. What else do you do?
Alright. Man, I don't think I have anything else to do with my bonus action. I think that's all I do.
Alright. If that's the end of your turn, roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'd like to get rid of this fear.
You got this one. You got this one. This is where it helps. We can go.
A 10.
I believe you need an 11.
No.
Let me double check. Oh no, you need
Why
a
does-
13.
No.
You're still frightened, I'm afraid.
All right.
Marcel, you're up.
Alright, y'all attack this wolf. Top one again. With advantage, because you flanking him. But
Oh, my fucking foundry disconnected me, or forge. I saw you roll. A 12.
Yeah, I think I missed.
A 12 is a miss.
Yeah, I think I missed. Cool.
Alright.
Everything. Cool. And shit. I just have to hold out.
Alright.
Yeah.
That thing's dead. I'm gonna take it out of the turn. Remove combatant. Ocassus, you're up. Hang on.
Well, since it worked so well last time, sure you got that one over there handled, so I'm gonna cast another magic missile. 3 golden bolts at the big thing.
Damn, that's a good one.
13 damage.
13 damage. It's looking hurt. It's bloodied.
Good. And I'm gonna go a little bit down here. Oh, no, it's 30. Yeah, okay, I'm fine.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Sorry. All right. Paula,
Yes.
roll a d4 for me.
D4.
As something happens.
A 4.
On my screen, it was cocked.
Oh.
That's kind of funny. A 4. Ooh. I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws for me. So here's what happened. The beam on the creature's chest shoots into the sky, and these shards start raining from the sky all over the battlefield. Lunar shards. I need everybody to roll dexterity saving throws.
Oh,
Ocassus, you save.
nice.
Kreslin, you save. I need to roll for Corvus.
So these are things that I can see.
Yes.
Okay. SC also has danger sense and has advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Yep. So you have advantage on the throw. You roll for Corvus.
15.
You save. Corvus will also save.
Good for me.
Yep, Marcel saves, and I need to roll for the creature too. Everything saves. You're able to avoid the crashing lunar shards as they pelt the battlefield with energy.
Does the other hound get hit too?
Oh, I need to roll for it. Hang on, let me roll for it.
Dang.
Everything avoided it.
Oh, does
I don't want to ask, but yeah, does Falcon Bane also get
Yeah.
hit?
He said, I don't want to ask.
I don't, but to be fair, I asked about the hound.
Motherfucker gets hit. He's laying on the ground.
That's the fair.
He's unconscious, no?
You gotta be
Yeah.
dead. We don't know. We don't know if
I
he's
don't even know
alive
if
or
he's dead. I don't know.
Since
just know his
Aaron
body's
asked,
there.
roll a 1d20, Aaron.
1d.
Oh.
I'm gonna kill him.
Oh.
We're gonna get him
It's all up
killed.
to you, Essie.
Why me? 3.
Oh my god.
Damn!
I said why me? I'm
Wow.
really mad.
You killed
Because
him.
you
Fucking
asked.
butt shard.
A
No.
shard.
Apollo was about to ask too, I think.
A shard lands near him and
True.
explodes, sending his body careening further away. And it slams into a tree, and then it disappears into a puff of dust.
Wait, his body does?
Yep.
Holy shit!
Maybe it was an
Look
illusion.
what you've done.
All right. It's the night hound's turn up top. It's gonna attack Corvus. Because Corvus is the last one to hit it, I believe. No attack, idiot. Well, that's gonna hit Corvus. 4. 8. Piercing damage. And Corvus needs to make a strength saving throw. Corvus is knocked prone.
You just got up, Corvus. What are you doing?
Where is my prone symbol? There it is. That is its turn. Kagu, it's your turn.
Yeah, boy. I am going to. Way over there. Gonna take a swing at this guy.
Go for it.
Lovely.
Oh my god. No. 6 misses.
God.
Then I'm going to. Yeah, I'll just throw a dart at it.
At this one?
Yeah, same one.
Oh my god,
Oh
dude.
my god, I'm blind.
It's not possible.
I'm
possible.
blind.
It's
2 natural ones.
incredible.
Back to back.
Oh wait. I have a thing that I don't know. It said something about natural ones.
What's the
Yeah,
thing?
not a tiefling.
What's the thing?
I read it somewhere. Fuck, what was it?
Oh no, it's not a tiefling. It's a gnome.
Yeah, gnomes they can reroll
Yeah.
natural ones, or halflings. Halflings.
I saw it somewhere. Where
Thank
the
you.
hell did I
That was
see
the
it?
word. Not tieflings, halflings.
I'm a tiefling.
Yeah, but not a tiefling, halflings.
Halflings have something.
Well, you look for it, Juan, and then in the meantime, we're gonna continue forward. So you just tell me what it is if you find it. I don't. We've already been playing for like 3. Kreslin, you're up. This thing's in your
Oh.
grill.
Oh, I can't cast anything but cantrip. So, how tall would you say this thing?
In its current like half and half form, probably about 15 feet tall.
Oh, that okay. I'm going to attempt to. I'm gonna attempt to aim for the eyes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to cast poison spray, which is a cantrip.
Oh my goodness.
Yay!
I found it.
You
by
must
the way,
make
but I don't know.
a Constitution saving throw of 14.
Does a 17
Oh.
save? Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, I do nothing.
Okay. Now your turn.
Yeah, I want to move, but I'm not too. I should move.
Alright.
Oh, but I can't.
The creature is its turn, and it is going to move through the shadows toward Okasis. It teleports.
Damn, teleporting. I'm
Oh,
certain
so
they
it does
don't give
not trigger?
opportunity attacks.
No,
right?
I don't trigger through the teleport.
I didn't think
Alright.
so.
Anywhere there is shadow, it can teleport to.
What's cool is leaving a blood trail.
It is going to attack you with its spectral claws. Oh dear. Well, that's a crit.
I'm gonna send you something.
Okay, hit me.
How can I send you this, but in private?
Just set your thing to GM only if it's something in chat.
Okay.
Private
Let me-
GM roll or whatever.
So is this only visible? It's just an example. Yeah, it's only okay. I want to do you this one.
Yes, you can do that. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, yes.
Do you want to describe it?
Yeah. So before you had the Doctor Strange reference
Mm-hmm.
as the visual, so I kind of have something similar in mind, that everybody sees this big creature like striking its claws at me, but then it shimmers and it goes back, and now we see what really happens.
Okay. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Comes the damage.
Oh, no, I already have a reaction. Okay. Yeah.
You take 10 slashing damage and 1 necrotic damage.
Alrighty. At least I didn't die.
That was clutch. Phenom, bro.
That's why I saved this ability.
Alright. Corvus is standing up. Nope. Standing up. He's pissed. He's gonna Shadow's Kiss again. With advantage. Where's their flanked? That's a hit. Roll damage, normal. 9 damage. That one is looking real bad. Essie, you're up.
I will like to. I can't move towards it.
Everything you got.
Oh, how long is your glaive's reach is 15, right?
I think it's only like like instead of the square next to me, it can be 1 square over. I think he's too far right now.
A glaive has 10-foot reach.
10-foot reach, okay. So yes, it's out of range.
It's a good question, though.
Can I move? Let's see. I just can't move toward him, right?
Correct.
Mm-mm.
Since I can't get close enough to hit him, can I look at the red orb?
You're just looking at it?
Well, I want to. Can I? Should I pick it up?
It looks like a red orb.
Like, I'll take one step closer to the red orb, I guess, and then use my action to, I don't know, like pick it up, I guess. Grab it so that
Is that what
it's
you
not
do?
there. Maybe I can examine it as my. I don't know if I can examine it and pick it up.
All right. As you touch it, Corvus looks at you and screams, "No, don't!" And it's too late. You are pulled into a memory that we will resolve after combat's over.
Oh,
Marcel, you're up.
interesting.
Jesus.
That's good.
So is he no longer in the fight?
I
No,
want to
he's still
get
in the
back
fight.
to
I'm theming Aaron.
Let me get back to Ocasas, but yeah, we gotta handle this first. All right, I'm going to it'd be crazy to use my. I couldn't use it to get all the way over here, could I?
Is there a torch over there?
I made sure Ocasas had one
Casas
on
has
it.
a torch, yeah. So you'd have to roll
Yeah.
bloodline, and we'd have to see
Yeah.
based on the roll.
Okay.
Just a quick question: does SC roll for the fear?
Yeah.
Roll wisdom.
Okay,
Aaron.
I was about to ask that. Yeah.
Sorry, we're in DMs, and I said Kagu when I meant to say fucking Essie.
Damn it! I can get rid of this fear.
Oh, you're still frightened, yeah.
Yep. All right. Then let's try it. Let's try it for the bloodline. Let's see if I can get over there.
Roll good.
Yeah. All right.
I saw a 13, 15 total.
Yeah, 15 total.
You can get there. It'll take a bonus action.
All right, cool. Let me. Can I get over?
It'd probably be anywhere around Ocasas, if that's where the torch is.
Okay. I'll probably like come on this side of Ocasas.
Yep. That works for me.
All right, but
Describe this as you come crawling out of Ocasas' torch.
I'm like everybody on like Kagu and Corvus see him like literally like catch fire and like turn into ash and shit. As Ocasas sees like a fire elements are like coming out of the plane, like completely on fire. Like he comes out of like the torch and like he's like he hops out like right like a couple 10 feet away over here.
Shit, I'm gonna keep this torch.
There's a reason I was doing shit earlier. There's a reason I was doing shit. It was for tactics.
You know what's funny is I had forgotten what you could do, and I was like,
Yep,
"Why is he torches everywhere?"
Y'all thought I was just playing games and shit. No, I was like, no, just in case. And I will go behind to flank with Ocasas.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will attack the Wraithhound. I got advantage, right?
Yes.
All right, bet.
As you're flanking.
So attack.
This is a hell of a fight.
Nice.
Dang. Double 19s.
219.
Level 19.
We're going to Vegas,
All right,
baby.
bet.
22 total.
I bet.
Unleash that damage.
All right. So damage it, and I will add a divine smite on top of that. So
All right.
I'll burn a spell slot
Burning the spell slot.
for. All right. So that's what is it? All right, so that's 2d8 radiant, unless this is. I think there's a specific thing for it.
It is undead.
If it's undead, then I get an extra d8 to
Roll
that.
the damage.
Give it.
All right. All right, so 7 extra. So 7, 6. S- 7 and the regular was what, 4? So 11 total. 11 total. 11 total, 7 radiant. 7 radiant for slashing.
It looks real hurt. Real hurt. Is that your turn, Marcel?
Oh yeah, action movement, bonus action. So
Okasis, you're up. This thing's in your grill.
All right, give it everything you've got, and
Yep.
then another magic missile. While I'm holding like the side of my body where it hit me. Nine damage.
How do you want to do this?
All right. Okaza is gonna jump as high as he can, pressing his hand, open hand, against the body of the monster, and then shooting the golden missiles into his body. So
All
it
right.
explodes on the other side.
As the final blow lands, the air shudders like a breath long held, finally exhaled. The Wraith Helm lets out no cry, it simply unravels. Shadow peels away from bone, from dream, from memory. The forest falls still. The moon above pulses once as if in acknowledgement. Where the beast stood, only silver mist remains. Or does it? At its center is a scorched moonstone. And wrapped around that moonstone is the body of a teenage girl. And also a single black feather. The Whispering Woods exhale, and for the first time in weeks, there is no echo. Victory achieved. The dream has been broken. The veil has thinned. The academy lives. At least for now. And as you look to the side, you see Gareth Falconbane come riding into the clearing on his horse. That is the end of combat. That last Wraithhound fled as you all... it kind of dissolved in the shadow, much like the death of the Wraithhound. Sorry, the Shadowhound, Nighthound, whatever the fuck it's called. But first, we have to resolve something. Essie, give me 1 minute, and let me pull up something here that I
Okay.
have had written for a very, very, very long time. I was wrong, by the way. This crystal is not red. It is midnight blue. That was my mistake.
Midnight blue.
And it's going to open with this.
Do you have any idea what the other noble houses are saying? My son, my heir, spotted playing commoner games in broad daylight with human children.
They were my classmates, father. We were only...
Silence. You are a Moonveil, not some half-breed mongrel who can frolic in the sun without consequence.
But that's exactly what I am. Corvus shouts back, surprising himself with his defiance. I can walk in daylight. Why should I hide what I am?
Because your condition is an embarrassment to our bloodline, your mother's tainted heritage.
Don't you dare speak of her. Corvus's eyes flash crimson, his fangs extending involuntarily.
At least your anger shows some proper traits. Pity it's the only time you demonstrate any worth to our lineage.
Essie, you witness a memory. One of Corvus's memories. Hidden within this orb. You recall that Headmistress Tola Zadanya uses her bloodline ability to help counsel students. You have witnessed something extremely private. You have gotten a glimpse into Corvus's most deep and darkest secrets. His relationship with his father and his own heritage. What you do with this knowledge going forward is completely up to you. Only Essie knows what happened here. Well, Essie and Corvus. But something to be resolved after this is over. And at the start of next week's D&D. Thanks everybody for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we all did really well, considering we haven't had combat in a very long time. Hats off to you guys. You have completed the storyline. Let me grant you your achievements.
Yay.
Where is it?
Is not getting hurt an achievement?
Am I still scared?
You're no longer frightened.
Yay.
You don't lose the scares. I mean, it is a memory, probably a traumatic experience.
Eat the Wraithhound.
Wait, I need to write this down. Oh,
Hey.
yay!
A quest completed as well. You all will level up the next time you rest.
Yay.
I would recommend you level up on D&D Beyond and then just let me import your characters over. Trying to level
Okay.
up through Forge and Foundry is dumb.
Should we roll next game?
That is completely up to you guys on your HP. Thank you to my players for playing. We have completed a story that we started a very long time ago. The first quest in a very, very long time. And there is loot to be had next time we
Yay.
play. So, I felt like right there was a good way to end, as SE kind of gets something he shouldn't have.
He was too far and I couldn't reach him. I was like, oh, let me pick this up for my friend.
Yep, it was going to be anybody who touched it would trigger a memory. So, and I had multiple
Interesting.
memories. So cool. Hey, let's I don't know what to say. Any feedback on the game? What did you guys like? How was the fight? Anything you guys want to talk about? Any fuck ups on my end that you don't want me? Anything you want me to work on? Any of that stuff? What you got? What'd you think?
Everything was fairly like balanced and shit. I felt like the situation and whatnot. Honestly, there was just things that I was like that I was like, nah, I don't need to mention that because it works for you. I'm like, I think Essie had like hit you with a reckless, and I was like, see, if he miss, I have to tell him. If he miss, I'll tell him that he can re-roll. But if he don't miss, I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, shit. And everything. And you didn't miss, so I was like, all right, cool. Ain't no reason for me to talk if you don't remember. Like I was like, ain't no reason to get. Because last time we had to fight like this, that was like how somebody got credit is because I was too fair in the game.
Oh, shout out to Daniel for recording voice lines for me.
Oh, that was him?
That was Daniel. Yeah, he was playing Kalen, or what could be Kalen, I should say. Yeah. What else is there? Shout out to my players, man. You guys were great. Mega shout outs to Juan, in particular for letting me put him in such a dangerous situation with his character, but to also like also kind of being cool with like it's really hard to give a character that's being held hostage his moments. And I think you did really well with that one. I just want to give you praise for that. Those moments where you're like, how can I try to get out of this? How can I try to help the party? And you did help the party, and I just think that's really cool, man. I just want to give you your props. You did really good with that. I thought you were amazing, to be honest.
You got rid of 3 hounds or whatever, right?
Yeah, it was 3, right?
Yeah.
This fight would have been a lot longer. Holy shit.
It'd have been a lot harder too.
Yeah.
Dude, I do lead a trail of blood. I love this, Josh.
I know, it's a neat little thing. You're making my fucking maps dirty though.
There's also a clear blood thing on the left-hand side.
Yeah, but they're playing with it. Let them have their fun.
I thought it was neat. I'm like, this is pretty cool. I
Um,
like that. I wish my rolls stayed good. I rolled really well in the beginning, but then as it kept going, it got worse.
Yeah, I kept missing. The only rolls I did good on was my defense.
To be fair, which was important, because shit, imagine there was 3 more of them motherfuckers around you.
yeah.
That would be bad. You got rid of 3 on your own, Juan.
Hell yeah. I didn't even think about that one.
That's how you got to think about it. As I was like, yeah, you got rid of 3.
Yeah. Like
imagine having all those little hounds, man.
Yeah, the more
You
there
would
are,
have
the
had
more
like
they play
5
too.
surrounded you or
Yeah,
something.
think about that. They've been
Yeah, you'd have
flanking
been
you.
Dead.
Sweetie lunch or whatever it was.
Yeah, sweetie
A
lunch.
sweetie snack.
tactics. I was scared as hell.
I just yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to say for the recording? Like any good what favorite moments do you have from playing this time? Anything?
On this one itself,
Yeah, on this particular.
Falcon
my
Bane getting hit.
I was keeping track of all the fight. Like I had fun with the fight, and I kept writing as it was happening for Essie's journal later on. So I was trying to track all of it. So like I'm still like going through trying to type the ending part a little bit.
I
But
got you.
the whole combat segment was pretty fun. I like that. Heck, I think like some of the fun things, like if you look at each turn as it went through, like I'm pretty sure Okasis like moved over and attempted something, but it didn't really work. But I wrote it down as like he moved off and began to concentrate, and then the next one, the Wraithhound like jumped up towards him and like slashed at him, and then he did that rewind thing or whatever, and then it seemed like he went over there and was like trying to focus, and then that happened next. It was just kind of neat as far as the way it played out for various moments.
Yeah, we got to see some dang it, work.
Bloodline powers.
Yeah, bloodline
Yeah, that-
powers.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing Marcel's, I think.
when he crawls
I
out of
was
his
gonna
I
keep the
love
torch.
that whole time. I'm sitting there and I'm grabbing all these torches and I'm just like, I know that they're thinking like, why is he grabbing all these torches and shit?
Bro,
And I'm like, it's
I
for
was
sighting
thinking, why
shit.
is he grabbing all those torches? Because I forgot what
Yeah.
you could do.
Yeah, no, I was like, y'all thought I was playing games? Nah, this is for tactics. This is for tactics. What do you
That was
mean?
one thing in the very beginning of the fight. I remember thinking like, all right, Bigfoot's gonna throw some torches. He's really afraid of these wolves.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
They're like,
everybody's
all
over
right.
here fighting, and
This,
Marcel's
you
throwing
gotta
torches.
know how to use your power to the best of the ability. So I kept it.
I had
It's like-
forgotten, dude. I had forgotten it.
Because y'all
You're
gotta remember at
playing-
the start of the fight, Corvus was out cold on this corner. So I was also like, we gotta get to him, get him up, so we can get another frontliner out and shit. So like I'm planning, I'm like, I gotta get all the way over these places, so I gotta set up shops. How fast can I set up shops everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
And shit. And then it was
Fucking
like
setting portals.
and everything. I was like, where can I set everything up so I can pop out and everything. And then it worked out. Like also I love to imagine that like Essie fully didn't see any of like what he was doing because of just their positions and shit. Of like you got frightened right before I used it for the first time and you was right in front of the right time, so you like focused on that and shit.
Oh, like so I'm
And then,
looking this
like,
way, and then I
yeah,
run
you're
away
looking
down
this
that way.
Yeah, you run away down and then I'm just gone. I just don't I'm just not there anymore. And shit. And the next thing you know, I just appear later next like behind like near Okasis and shit. And I'm just like there trying to help this like I was fairly happy with like how this fight went because I did basically get to do what I wanted to do, which is like try to keep shit in position to where people could like kill things. And also be there just in case somebody's near death or like
Mhm.
might be dead and shit, so I can get them up. It's like stay everywhere on the battlefield at once.
All right, let's go ahead and end the recording. Let's do our shout outs for the evening, and then we can talk some more after the recording like we usually do. Let's go down the list. We'll start with Juan. Juan, what's your shout outs, man? Anything you want to plug? Any shows you're watching? Anything you just want to maybe try to sell anybody that might check this out?
No,
All right.
not today.
All right.
Shout out
Paula?
to Falcon Bane
Oh.
for not dying. I thought he was dead. I thought that was actually him.
And you poof, gone.
Yeah,
For a
poof,
minute,
I
I
was
thought we
like-
were in a dream. I was like, dude, somehow we're all still dreaming.
We're still asleep. Hey,
This
that
is
would
some like Freddy Krueger stories and stuff.
I need to show
That
you
would've
guys
been
the
a good
rest of those
twist.
environmental effects. I only got to use one, but I had 4.
Yeah, that was cool.
I'll read it off for the recording, so that people that are curious about it, will know what it was. Where did I put it? I closed shit after that. So here's what happens at 50%. Passive effects. So there's a Moonstone Pulse. So all saving throws against the Hound's powers are made at disadvantage unless a character carries a fragment of a Moonstone. But it never really come up because he was pretty much out of abilities by this point.
Dang, I carry a fragment of a moonstone.
Dream Echo. At initiative 20 each round, the battlefield will distort. You roll a d4, and number 1 is Fog of Forgetting. So a 20-foot radius of heavy fog. Attack rolls against targets inside it are at disadvantage. Number 2 is Cracked Dream. The ground shimmers and all movement is halved. Number 3 is Shattered Memory. One PC can hear Kaylin's voice. You make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw or lose your next action in grief/confusion. And number 4 was the Lunar Charge, which you need to do a dex save, and they did 3d10 radiant damage. If you got hit by it.
Oh, so it's not like you could collect these shards.
No, they would fade away.
Oh.
There's some other
Right.
things that could have happened, but the fight was pretty balanced, so I didn't throw any of these other things that could happen. I was trying to keep it pretty. That's a thing a DM will do, just so everybody's aware. You adjust a fight as it goes if some things are unbalanced. This was extremely balanced, I felt, so I didn't need to add in anything or not. You always kind of have some things you can pull away from. All right. And yeah, that was the kind of environmental effects. So back to shoutouts. Paula, shout out your stuff, hon.
Oh. Hi. My name is Paula. Follow me on twitch.tv/Paula0918 for cozy games and more. Also, shout out to Pringles for getting me through this game.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Not yet.
But willing.
Not yet.
Bro, if
Back
Pringles
to
and
you,
Taco Bell.
Josh.
Pringles Taco Bell is like, listen.
Back to you.
We'll do the duos here. We'll make a taco out of a Pringle. Let's go.
I want them to come back with the Cool Ranch taco. Taco
Yeah.
Bell, if you're listening to this, bring back the Cool Ranch taco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Aaron, do your shout outs, bud.
Thank you to Josh for getting us to this Wraithhound and getting to fight it. Because the story and the sneaking around of it and everything, I'm like, I want to get there and I want to see what it is, and it's a cool creature.
Hell yeah. All right.
I like as I wrote some of the things for this, I just pictured it like jumping out of the shadows, like it was water almost, and slashing like Okasis or taking a bite at Kreslin. In which she goes deflect in a pick a color, Paula.
Purple. Duh.
Purple. A purple like shield appeared is how I was writing it, and like veered the slash like
Bro,
off. From
when
Kreslin.
Paula was like deflect, I thought she was joking. I legit was like, what?
When I wrote it, I wrote that Kreslin goes deflect and kind of like closes her eyes, and a shield just kind of appears and pushes it off to the side.
I was like, I didn't know I could do that. I realized after I did that, I didn't read the rest of it where I'm not able to cast a spell or anything. I should have done Hellish Rebuke.
Wait, which one's that?
Yeah.
Doubled it.
Well, no.
Give it back to
Did
him.
you
would have taken
Did
damage,
you get
right?
down?
Yeah, I would have gotten I would have gotten damage.
Oh, that okay, that'd be cool.
I should have done that instead. And that poison spray could have been another magic missile. But that's in the past. It's fine.
Hindsight.
Remember it for next time.
I'm learning. I'm learning
When
spells.
Paula said deflect, I heard Paula, not Kreslin. So I was like, oh. Shit. When you were like, wait, I deflected. I was like, huh? Oh, what is that?
I was like, I don't know.
I'm
Spells
sorry,
are
my
new
mistake.
to me.
My bad.
No, it's spells are new to me, so I don't know. I haven't played a wizard before.
If it makes you feel any better, they're new to me too in some ways. I'd never heard of that one before. It's my shout outs. I already shouted out my players. They're awesome. I stream as well on twitch.tv/JoshDino2. And also I stream on the YouTube where these VODs are. So occasionally I dual stream. So both things on there. We've been playing Fantasy Life I a little bit, but we're heavy into Dune Awakening right now. I'm having a lot of fun with Dune Awakening. So I'm off work tomorrow. So I'll probably be streaming on both channels of Dune and having a lot of fun. So if you're playing Dune and you want to come play Dune with me, DT3 and some of our other friends, Phenom's there, and the guild, we have a guild, we're called the Dust Walkers, and it's pretty cool. So having a lot of fun with that. Bigfoot, what are your shout outs?
Shout outs, obviously. Shout out to Josh, running the game, keeping us going and making sure it's a good, fun time for everybody. Shout out to my favorite, to my fellow players and shit for keep shit fun, keep shit interesting, and making our first combat in forever, fun and interesting and shit. Also shout out Will of Time as always and shit. Just to shout it out
Yes.
and whatnot. And everything. Yeah. That's it for me. Yeah.
All right. Phenom, any shout outs, my friend?
Shout
The-
out to
the killing
Bloodline
blow.
Powers saving our day, basically.
Yeah.
Like from almost everybody.
Yeah. Shout out to the Bloodlines.
Pretty cool.
I think it's really cool that we were able to balance a fight around it pretty good too. So, that was my biggest concern with Bloodline Powers when coming up with a game was how do we keep it fairly balanced. I think we did really well. Yep, I'm gonna end the recording. See you guys next time. We'll be playing next week. And bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.